something, but I don't want to just...
Oh.
No. It's
Oh.
about a server that I'm in that I don't want to, advertise I'm in. Because it might be a surprise,
Yeah. I think I know which server you mean.
I assume so. Alright, there we go.
I need to mute there. That's how I mute alerts. There we go. So yeah, we are live. Wait, want you to say something?
Hello.
Okay, no, that's fine. For a second, I thought the desktop audio cut out. Yeah, we're live with this week's session of the Star Wars RPG. I'm just sharing that on Twitter and Facebook that we're live. And then we're going to get started with the game as soon as I just quickly move everything around on my screen so that everything's in the right spot where I can see it and all that. But yeah, how's everyone doing today?
I had a nap. I had a nap, so I'm not tired.
Good for you.
Oh, it's a kitten.
Oh, thanks for resubbing there.
Do I have one of those? I think I do. Hold on.
There we go.
I mean, you shared one a resub last week.
I had a gifted sub, so
yeah.
now I get to renew it.
Oh, thanks. Although, considering I've subbed to you as well, this isn't really smart because we're just giving money to Twitch.
That's true.
We're just losing out on this deal.
Well, no. I still get to use emotes, so it's fine.
Yeah. And you get sub request votes.
True.
Yeah. Recon has, I think, 2 that he hasn't used.
That is true.
Yoweee has 1 new one now, and you have 1 Denieta as well now. But
that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
Hi, Behawk and it's at.
Also, to everyone watching, I apologize for Recon being so much bigger than the rest of us, but that's just
also apologize.
That's just the way.
So many comments.
That's just the way Discord video calls work. It's kind of random what order it puts people in. Well, no, actually, I wouldn't even say it's random because like we each are seeing some of us are seeing different from each other, but every time like I do, when we do like a group of 3, I am always on the right for me. Oh. So I'm always in the same position. So I think there is some kind of order to it.
Yeah, it's so weird right now though because your screen shows Joey above me, mine has Kilo above me, and you in the middle.
Yeah, I don't know how it determines it, but
yeah, on my screen only Eric and I are switched.
Wait, is everyone in the bottom right of their screen?
Yes,
I'm in the bottom right.
Oh wow.
Okay,
so
okay,
yeah.
So
that's weird. Okay, so thank you, Discord.
Yeah.
Doing great.
And I mean, I suppose in most cases, when you're talking to somebody, you don't need your own video to be the biggest.
That's true.
So I understand that, but yeah.
I do.
So, anyway, what's happened in the past, previously, is that the rebel base that you're previously operating out of on a planet that I don't think we ever actually gave a name to, but on that planet there were various ships that were starting to search for something. The base was evacuated. Denieta, because you had missed the last 2 streams, your character had actually evacuated early to also get... Oh, that's what I'm forgetting, my notes.
Eric, the original rebel base was Kip 10 Prime.
It was?
Okay. I need to pull up my notes. I forgot.
Yep. Kip 10.
Oh yeah, I do have it written in my notes. I don't have the name written. I don't actually have any information about it, which is great note taking, Eric.
I just put rebel base forest.
But yeah,
I don't know where my notes are. No.
anyway, so like I was saying, so there was various ships that were going around. So yeah, Denieta, you had your character had evacuated earlier, along with or to get Master Lucian out of there because he's still in his back to tank healing. Then meanwhile, Recon and Yoweee had left along with what?
Did a lot of stupid stuff.
They left along with two prisoners who they have since lost, and
How?
yeah, they lost the Imperial Lieutenant Simon Balthazar and his stormtrooper.
Lost the medical
Wow.
transport.
Lost the medical transport.
That's useful, guys. Good job.
But did manage to get to the base and the new base on the planet Pluraltel. Check down the back of the couch.
In between the cushions, you know.
Meanwhile, another group of rebels who had escaped the base or whatever wound up again also going on some weird misadventures where they ended up getting into a fight with some stormtroopers and a random bystander got caught up in the fight.
I remember this part.
You remember this part?
Yeah, I was watching you guys. Right?
He was driving and watching it.
No, what I'm saying now didn't happen on stream.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the
I know.
with Han Solo.
That's what I was thinking.
No.
That's what I thought.
No, because I was saying just like a random group, and they picked up this random bystander, and to be their new pilot after their pilot was killed in said battle, and that's how we have our new player coming in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She's a pilot.
Yes, she's a pilot.
Sounds good.
Because, you know, pilots are always useful, and especially
She's not had a good one.
Well, hey. I do a lot of other stuff.
Sure.
And B. You said A.
I haven't thought that far ahead yet.
But yes, so the four of you all end up at this rebel base on Pluraltel, and
I need my.
what? You need your
I said
notes?
I need my notes, and I don't know where I put them.
Okay.
Go on.
Well, kind of awkward because we are starting with you, Denieta.
Oh God. Okay.
Because your character has been called to a meeting with General Robin Spacewalker.
I remember him, actually.
Her.
Good job. Okay. I don't know who that is.
She was like the head of the previous base and now presumably the head of this base.
Mm-hmm.
You don't. I mean, you're assuming she's the head of this base now or whatever. But yeah. She's calling a meeting involving you and a few other people. Which are, I'm assuming you're going to the meeting.
Yes.
Yeah. So
I will attend this meeting.
You get there and you see a few people you recognize. You see Sandra is there.
Face Mom.
Mia Droom is there. She was the one that we got confused with because your name's Mira and her name's Mia.
Mia, yeah.
Because I just wasn't thinking when I was making up names. And then there's a few other people there. Like some you recognize, some you don't, but they're mostly like the ones you recognize, are some like higher ranking people, from their old base and such. Mostly, a few aren't like, but they're all like, the people have like often like lead missions and such, and yeah. So
I remember where I put my notes. What was the general's name?
Robin Spacewalker.
Okay. Skywalker, Spacewalker, it's fine. All the walkers. Okay, there, I got my notes. We're good.
Excellent. So
Okay.
yeah, you go in. It's a basic meeting room. There's like a long table in the center. General Spacewalker is at the one end. Everyone else is like sitting along it and such. I assume you go sit down.
Yes, I would take a seat wherever there is room.
Yeah, so you sit down.
Probably close to Sandra because I love her.
Yeah, so you go sit down next to her. Wait a bit as like a few more people like filter in and such. And once everyone's that's been called here is in, the general is like, so it seems we have a bit of an issue with, we believe there is, or no, we have reason to believe that there is somebody that was on our last base and may very well be here now who is betraying us. The 11 of you are some of the most trusted people we have, so we're putting you in you in charge of figuring out who the traitor or traitors are. Each of you is being given a list of people that you'll be talking to, interviewing, trying to determine whether or not they're loyal.
Oh,
and
God.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that. Oh.
So
all right.
So yeah. So you're all given a list. Looking at your list, you do recognize all of the names because they're like giving people that they know, so that like they can have like a good starting position from. So the people on your list are Khaljov, Jacen,
This mofo.
Zoey's on your list, but there's also a note that she just joined, so she's, if there is a traitor, that was on the last base, it wouldn't be her. But if there's they want everybody kind of interviewed, and it's just like, it could be that somebody brought in someone new type thing. Klakar, Frederick Escalabon, Abrak Zinelman, Max, Rupert Rothams, Janet Thessel, and Jim Cortosis Speared.
Oh my god.
All right. I missed a name there, but that's okay.
All of those, the non-player, the NPCs I mentioned there, were all people that were with you on the mission to, whatchamacallit, the planet with the super soldiers experiments.
Yes. Nope, not that one. Well, shit. You told me last time and I didn't write it down. All I have is Kroltim 6.
Either way.
4. Was it 6 or 4? Because I wrote down both.
6.
Up here I have Kroltam 6. Down here it's Kroltam 4. Apparently I just confused my I and V.
Yeah, the funny thing is, it's actually named out. I named it after, or I took a name of a planet I made up for a completely unrelated thing. reversed it, so it is actually named after something that is 4.
That's hilarious. All right.
But yeah.
I don't remember what that planet was called.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. There's too much stuff in my notes that are like names without information. I need to get better about that.
I have the same thing.
Oh wait, no, I do remember. Klinara was the planet.
Okay, how do you spell that?
Klinara.
Okay.
I remember because all of a sudden I'm like, because when we're going on the mission back to the planet, I needed to go check the previous VOD, except I didn't have time, so I got my roommate to check it, and he had texted me, and then I was like, oh, I could just check it on my phone, but then as soon as I thought of that, I'm like, oh, now I remember it.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. So.
Why do I have to interview people? God damn it, Eric.
So, who are you choosing to interview first?
I'll go with Khaljov.
Why you gotta put me in? Why you gotta?
Because you're
really?
the first on my list. Figure I'll start from the beginning. All right, so we're gonna be in an interview room, I assume.
Yes.
Kill him.
I feel like it's Jacen. Jacen is definitely the one.
Yeah.
Interview's complete.
Yeah, and there is information like on everyone like that you do have like with your list or whatever. So of course with Khaljov, like, he is somebody that which is part of why he's trusted. But like even though he's new to working with the rebellion, working for the rebellion, he has been working with them, like doing smuggling jobs for a long time and such. So like.
Legend.
But, he also, is a smuggler and does occasionally seem a bit shifty and such. And so... and it also mentions that he is the one that found the comm unit that somebody was using to communicate with the ships on the previous planet. Because that was the thing, like, they know somebody was communicating with those ships that were investigating on the previous planet, and he was the one that found the communicator just lying on the... He says he found lying on the floor. Yeah.
Oh, that's sketch.
So...
How's it gotta be sketch? You've never found, like, a cell phone just laying on the floor?
No, but also I would turn it in somewhere, you crazy.
Well, he did turn it in.
I did turn it in.
Yeah.
That's good. Right, but... Okay.
Otherwise, how would they know about it?
Right, I know. Just pondering. I don't know what I'm supposed to ask. God damn it. Why you do this to me?
Well, I assume you just call him into the interview room?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Would you like to join me for a little chat?
Me?
Khaljov. Yes, you.
Okay, sure. Haven't
Shouldn't
seen
take
him
long.
in like, how long has it been? Like a week or so?
It's been some time.
Yeah, it's been quite a while actually. Where have you been?
I had taken Master Lucian's for safety so that we could keep him safe in that Bacta tank. Eric's thinking.
I'm just trying to think about the timeline. I think it's probably been about 2 weeks.
About 2 weeks is probably a good realistic.
Just trying to...
No, Master Lucian didn't die.
he was mortally wounded. Yeah, and then put in a Bacta tank.
Let's go.
All right. So, what have you been up to these past couple of weeks?
Well, let's see. I flew about 20 or so people off the old base. Went back to Coltrane 6. Got into scuffle with some stormtroopers. Lost the medical transport. Interrogated a stormtrooper. Killed another stormtrooper. Well, no, I'm sorry, I didn't kill him. I just shot him near the face. But anyway, then at some point in time, figured out where the new base was. Um, called in, well, I didn't call in, but I had Jacen with me, and we went over to grab a ticket. When we were on the ticket, or sorry, when we were on the transport ship to come here, ran into an old acquaintance, another a bounty hunter that worked for a particular organization that I may or may not be affiliated with, and we kind of came to an agreement. And he wouldn't go blab his mouth to the quote unquote crime lord, and I just owe him a favor. Then ended up here, and now I'm in a room with you.
That is quite the adventure.
Yeah.
Um,
So
I
what can I do for you?
Well, I just had some questions about your adventures on the previous base and what happened exactly there. Why was it moved? What happened? Remind me.
Why was what moved?
The base. Why were we moved to this base instead? What happened at the other base?
Oh, like 5 pirate ships, mercenary ships, I would imagine. They kind of had like a weird entourage of random ships that kind of like makes me think that they might be mercenary related. But yeah, they just came out. They appear to be searching, and they were getting pretty darn close to the base. So General Spacewalker ordered us to the medical transport to await the group of people, and yeah, they came on board, and we flew off. Outran one of the mercenary ships, I might add. You know, not trying to brag, but you know who was piloting that ship.
I don't, but I assume it was you. Well done.
Mm-hmm.
And how did how did they find out that the mercenary ships were coming? Do you know? Did you?
They tracked them on radar.
Oh, okay. I was just curious if you knew much about it. All right. And about this bounty hunter, what happened here? You owe him a favor?
Well, it's kind of a long story.
All right.
So we'll talk is his name, and he's basically a bounty hunter for Nova. Do you remember Nova? Would she have any insight on that particular organization, given we're from the same planet?
Or
Or is that more?
how well known is it on that planet?
Mid-tier, I would say. So definitely
What is-
nothing like a car's run of the like status, but it's, I guess, would be something that someone that answers to a person like a car.
I mean, she might know, especially because, like, you know, she is her character is old friends with your character and such. Depending on like if you've mentioned it to her before.
Yeah. So yeah, he's just a bounty hunter for Nova, and you know, I might owe Nova, you know, some credits or some such, and might not have checked in with them for a while, and yeah, you know, he was just saying that it would be in his interest to go ahead and invite me over to have a chat with them. Kind of talk him down to me just owing him a favor at some point in time that might turn into a pretty lucrative job.
All right. And this is not going to be related to the Imperials, is it?
I don't know, actually.
Okay.
It's not like I haven't taken open-ended jobs before, so
That's understandable.
they don't always turn out really well, though. Now that I think about it,
I can imagine.
I need to work on that.
Mm,
But yeah, so how's my solution then?
he's still alive, so that's good.
Mhm.
I'm
Kinda
assuming
jealous of
he's
Tara.
healed now.
No, he's still in the back to tank.
Oh, okay.
And you also, he's not at this base. You dropped him off at a different, smaller base that's also like more more hidden and such or whatever. Like, it's a base with like a very small small amount of people operating out of it, so less chance of like, you know, less chance of there being a traitor in the midst and such, less chance of all sorts of stuff or whatever. But yeah, so
Okay.
you dropped him off at the smaller base before coming here.
Okay. Well, he is still alive, and well taken care of. So that's good. I'm really glad I could get him out in time. Was there
That
anything
car
else?
guy wants to kill him.
I can imagine so. He did attempt to kill him, yes.
It was
He's still
confusing though because when Jacen and I was we were talking to him, right?
to a car?
And yeah. And so when we were talking to him, right? He was saying the only reason he wanted to kill Lucian was Master Lucian was because Master Lucian wanted to kill him, and he wanted to get to him before, you know. It's like
Did
kill him before you get killed, kind of thing. It was really weird.
Did he tell you why Master Lucian wanted to kill him?
Just because he's like pretty, like he's decided to do like some super evil things. Like he decided to go one way. Your force thing, like woo, and it's like it's like he went the bad side, I guess is what it is, and he thinks
That's
Master Lucian wants
true.
to kill him because of that.
I mean, yes, he's been using his Jedi abilities for not good.
You never used your
Put it
Jedi abilities on me, right?
What?
You never used your Jedi abilities
No.
on me, right? Okay.
I don't have those abilities. I'm a failure.
Yeah, she just has abilities she can use on herself.
I can keep myself alive all the time. Everything else, I'm just like, oh, I can maybe shoot something.
Selfish AF.
It's not my fault. I don't know how to do things. What's her name that was gonna teach me? Or the was it Plakar?
Plakar.
Plakar.
They were. Had they talked to you about training you?
I don't know, because that's the last time I played. I was like, "Ooh, I want to learn from them."
No, they haven't even really associated with that since that day.
Yeah.
We were kind of distracted with the Rebel base or with the Imperial base.
Plakar is one of the people though on your list of
I know.
people to talk to.
I know.
So.
I wrote it down.
Yeah.
I remembered that name, and I was like, "Oh." Okay.
Anyway,
now I'm concerned. Okay, go on. So that is why Master Lucian would kill him.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's kind of makes sense. I'd probably kill some crime lord before he wanted to kill me, or before he could kill me. So I understand. But
are you
anyway.
comparing Master Lucian to a crime lord?
No, it's the same concept.
No.
The crime lord wants to kill me. I'm going to kill him first.
No, that's not the same.
It's exactly the same.
Absolutely not. Literally not the same at all. All right. So did you do work with a car?
Did I do work with the car?
Yeah. Did you talk to him? Was there any other association?
No, I was just trying to get some information for his base so that Jacen and I can go over there and raid some things, but obviously that didn't work out. I don't have a ship anymore. But anyway, so
Alright, well I
chewing and like have the mic open. I apologize.
I'm also assuming that the eating is also in character. That like, well, Mira's
okay.
He's just sitting there popping pistachios in his mouth while talking to me.
Space pistachios.
It just dawned on me like they probably hear me just smacking my
Actually, not really. So you're fine. Well, unless I'm just deaf, which I am. Fine.
Okay, so anyway, I've been in one or more rooms like this before, and they're pretty much revolving around high chats. So what's going on?
There's just some questions that we have for some of the people around that were at the last base. just trying to get some information.
Mm-hmm.
Seems to be that we are trying to find someone specific, but not sure who right now. We're just trying to get some information about that since I wasn't there. But
You're
I don't
trying to like catch
think...
up on.
Yes, absolutely.
Gotcha.
So I think that's all, unless there was anything else that you had going on in the interim.
Would you be interested in going on me with that favor, with that bounty hunt?
Probably
You might
not.
get something out of it.
Probably not. Absolutely not. No.
Don't say no until you know for sure.
That's probably a no. But thanks. I'll keep it in mind. We'll talk. And I'm gonna get in touch with somebody else now, unless you have anything else for me. I understand thinking's not your strong suit, but
Do you have a lightsaber?
yes, I have a lightsaber. Is
Steal it from me.
That's what I was asking. I'm so glad we're on the same page.
Oh, jeez Louise. All right.
I was just
well,
curious, like, why don't you use?
Why don't I what?
How come you don't use it during our battles and stuff?
It's a great flashlight, okay?
Well, yeah, but I saw
I haven't been in-
Lucian and
Look.
Picard both use theirs, and it's like amazing. You should like
I
use yours.
haven't been in the situation that was useful for mine. I've been using a blaster. Is that okay with you?
I mean, it's fine. I just think it would be more, helpful if you started using your lightsaber and started slicing these
I
people up
will
instead of.
take that into consideration.
I'm gonna be, cards on the table. I'm concerned about your accuracy with your blaster. All right.
This is not about me. We're not talking about me right now. I have work
You
to
literally
do.
asked if I had any other questions for you.
No,
I'm literally
any more
asking you a question.
information? Do you have any more information for me? No. Okay, I'm gonna speak with somebody else.
no.
You have a good rest of your day.
All right. Well, if you need somebody to help you out with the shooting, I can put some time aside and we can go shoot things. Okay.
We'll keep that in mind also. Thank you so much, Khaljov.
All right. Yep.
It's been a pleasure.
Force and all that. You and peace be with Force. Yeah. Bye.
Peace be force with you.
I'm getting signs in the air.
All right, thanks. All right, and now I'm gonna do a different interview because
that one went
talks too much.
smoothly.
All right, I would like to actually speak with Zoey.
Oh,
Welcome.
okay.
in. Would you care to join me for a moment? I've just got some questions for you, if that's okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful, thank you.
Yeah, so your notes on her basically was what I said earlier about how, like, she came here with a group of rebels that had lost their pilot, and she had been a random bystander that kind of ended up helping them out during that fight. But, yeah.
So, is she associated with the rebellion, or she just happened to be there at the right time?
She was just a random bystander, was in the wrong place at the wrong time, and...
Or the right place.
Depends on, how you're looking at it or whatever, and after their pilot was killed in the fight, and she's like, oh, I'm a pilot.
All right, wonderful. Okay, so, I know her name because I was given it, right?
Yes.
Not like... Okay. Does she know my name, or am I just like, hi, come with me?
She probably doesn't know your name.
Oh, good.
Great.
Like, come with me if you want to live.
What are you
I
drinking?
still follow. I don't question.
Oh, okay. Okay, so hello, I am Mira. I just had a few questions for you, if you don't mind. It shouldn't take too very long.
Of course.
Thank you. I know that you're new around here. How did you come about getting to this or coming to the base?
Well, I got involved in a fight by accident, and they needed a pilot.
Oh, and you're a good pilot, I assume. You got
think
them here
so.
safely. That's wonderful. Have you worked with anybody, the rebellion, the Imperials?
No,
No.
I don't even really know what we're doing here. Just kind of here.
The honesty, I love it. All right. Well, have you been mingling? Do you have any acquaintances here yet?
I've tried talking to people, but a lot of people get annoyed by me.
Oh, well, I just you seem nice enough. I hopefully that they warm up to you a little bit. Will you be sticking around?
I think so.
God damn it, she's precious. I can't.
Kim just wants to put you in her pocket right
I
now.
do. I'm just like, I love you right now. I just want to like, no. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, I think that's good. Have you noticed anything that might be uncomfortable and or suspicious, or has everything been pretty good for you so far?
Everything's kind of weird here. I don't know what's going on, but mostly okay.
So you got into this fight by accident. Are you words are hard. Not acclimated. There is a word I'm looking for. Are you used to combat?
No. I got kidnapped by a group and they gave me a gun though, so I had
How
one on
old
me.
are you?
19.
Oh god, she's so cute. I can't with this.
Kim was the worst person you could ask to give interviews to.
Absolutely. Okay. All right. Well, I'm really glad that you're here, and I really look forward to getting to know you better. Did you have any other information that you would like to share with me? We're just getting to know everyone and finding out what's been going on since I've been gone.
No. I don't really know anything.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Zoey, for meeting with me. I hope that I'll see you again soon.
Thank
have
you.
a wonderful rest of your day.
It's really nice to meet you.
You too. Thank you.
Oh, can't with her. I really can't.
Oh, I can't. That's so good. Holy shit. Okay. I'm gonna cross her off my list. Oh, all right, wait, there we go. Okay. Do I really have to talk to Jacen?
I mean, technically, like, I would just be confirming whatever Recon said, because, like, I've been with him most of the time.
Well, it's okay. I still have questions for you. All right. I'm gonna wander up. Hi, Retro. I'm gonna wander up to Jacen. Hi, Jacen. It's been a while. Joey. Hi, Jacen. It's been a while. Do you have a few minutes? I would like to speak with you and get caught up.
Sure.
Okay, let's head into this interview room. All right. So, how have things been for the past few weeks? I haven't seen you.
Mostly sleeping in the back of the tank, as per usual.
I feel that. So you were with Khaljov. How's that been? What have you guys been up to?
The usual, meeting bounty hunters, flying on planes, having fun. Getting nearly killed, by stormtroopers and stuff.
That's exciting. You guys were... I'm reading my notes. You guys were at the other base, and there were Imperials coming. What exactly happened there? Do you know?
Oh, wait. Can you recap for a second?
It wasn't Imperials at the base.
Oh, mercenary ships.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
my
said that a
notes.
few times.
Shh, my notes are fucked up. There we go. I wrote Imperials on it, something else. There we go. Okay. So you were at the last base, and there were ships coming. What do you know? What happened?
They seem to be searching for someone.
Well, they were searching for They seem to be searching for something. You don't know if it was someone or.
Now I'm intrigued.
Yeah. I can remember. Did we ever figure out or we found out, like, what they were looking for? Or
Mm,
No,
You never
we
found
kind
out,
of
no.
were oblivious to the whole thing.
Okay.
but yeah, we didn't know who they were what or who they were looking for.
Well, that's all right. Well, that's interesting. I heard that you had a run-in with a car. What was that about?
We ran into a little bit of a common enemy, and we had to work together with him.
You had
Or-
you
What?
Wait. Or,
I
am I?
You shut your mouth right now.
want to know what's going on now.
Icar is the Dark Jedi who's in the holding cell,
Oh,
like on the base.
We'll talk as the bounty hunter.
Yeah, wait. I was thinking of another. I think I was thinking of that other one when we were on the ship when I was my other character.
The old guy.
When you teamed up with the lieutenant on the other planet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh,
He's dead.
I think I'm mixing up stories.
That's why I have notes. I can't keep track of anything. All right, so you met with a car. Do you recall that?
Yeah, he tried to bribe me, and kills
He tried to bribe you guys to do what?
to free him.
And did you?
I mean, considering the fact he's still in his cell, so
Oh, okay. Just checking. I don't know these things. Nobody keeps me up to date. Trying to think what else there was. All right. Have you been up to anything else in the past couple weeks? I know you guys have been gone. You were in the back to tank, but what happened after that?
I came out. I ran into Khaljov when eventually we went on the ship, and that's when the bounty hunter thing. The bounty hunter thing happened. Apparently, he was trying to get something off Khaljov, and we went pretty much from there. And he
Oh, so you don't know what happened with the bounty hunter and Khaljov?
nope.
You know about the original meeting because I left the comms open,
Oh yeah, true.
and he was just telling Khaljov about how it would be in his interest to go see, the crime lord for the Nova thing. So, but I mean, that's pretty much all it really was. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
I mean,
I don't think the
all-
comms were open on the favor part, if I remember correctly. But I told you, Khaljov told you that after the fact.
oh yeah. All I know is that like the bounty hunter told him like it was in his full interest he should go see the crime lord or else.
Okay, and apparently he did not do that, so that's promising. You guys are still alive. Good job. Have you noticed anything from the last base to here? Has been strange, out of the ordinary?
Not really.
Okay.
No, not at all. Blacking out is normal.
Okay. Well, if you do notice anything or if you hear anything, let me know. We've just been trying to get some answers about something that's been going on between the two bases. So if you hear anything, let me know. Also, have you killed anyone lately? Trying to kill Wookiees and shit?
Yeah, your atonement thing. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, I want to do that again. By the way,
You're still trying to atone? Okay.
Wait, what happened?
Oh, he's trying to atone. Remember, he has his dark side point.
Right.
In order to get rid of a dark side point, you need to spend 5 sessions in each one mentioning that you're trying to atone and not doing anything even morally questionable. Which I will like point out if you're doing
that
it. If
might
he's doing
be
anything.
a problem. Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
You got through last session without any issues.
Damn. I'm
Shit
impressed.
went down last session.
Solidly impressed. Okay, so have you been in any battles where you may have attacked people
Be known.
what's that?
Be known.
Yeah, that. No, whatever. Have you been killing people lately?
Nope, I've been trying to be a good boy.
Okay, that's good. It seems you've turned over a new leaf since the last time we interacted. That's good. All right. Well, if you don't have anything else for me, I can let you go now. And
Tell her accuracy sucks.
Yes, I'm gonna quickly turn around, slit her throat.
no,
With the dull side of his blade,
I have Jedi. I have Jedi powers. I will fight you.
she will heal herself.
Can't heal myself.
What?
Eric just grabbing his papers just in case I'm actually serious.
No. I think you can. You can at least speed up your healing. I think.
I need to pull the PDF. I should always have the PDF open. I don't know why I don't.
Force.
Like, where? Here. What am I? What do I have?
Accelerate healing is one of the things.
Mm.
If the character uses power successfully, they may make 2 natural healing rolls for the current day with +2 to each roll.
Heck yeah. Also, contort/escape makes me think like she could just like turn into some kind of crazy gymnast that just sneaks away.
I mean, that's more for well,
More for like Picard.
like that is for stuff like handcuffs, restraints, but also I guess more difficult stuff.
Difficult stuff. You mean fun stuff?
But yeah, because like it's for the difficulty number, it has different difficulty numbers for different levels. There's loose bonds, handcuffs, serious restraints, maximum security, and Houdini.
Is like Houdini being locked in a box?
A box filling up with water, being chained up, all that ridiculous
As
stuff.
Houdini demonstrated, with enough time, the right training, and the will, it is possible to escape from virtually any set of restraints. I like that.
Yeah.
The note afterwards. Okay. All right. Wait, where'd my notes go? There we go. Okay. I have a note trying to be a good boy. Because that's what you said. All right. Well, thank you very much, Jacen. It's good to see you. I'm sure we'll be in contact soon.
I'm sure we will.
All right.
As I casually look at Recon IRL.
God, now I'm more afraid. All right. Am I supposed to interview everyone? Holy macaroni.
Hey, come on, let's go. Let's show on the road.
Come on, Eric, bring those 60 other characters she has to interview.
Mm.
Just throw them all in the same room.
Oh, that'll be great. I know these people, but I don't remember. These people were on the Rebel
People.
or the Imperial base planet
Yeah.
with the super soldiers, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
And these are people that are alive, so that's good.
Yeah, Frederick is that rich guy.
Oh yeah, he was leading one of the groups or whatever.
Yeah.
He's like really cocky.
Yeah.
And Picard is that purple thing that we don't know what their
Yeah.
gender is.
Yeah. To figure out who's lying, I don't have those. I only have like useless powers.
Technically, I don't think anybody lied yet.
I mean, either way. All right, so I guess we're going to talk to Frederick since he's next on my list.
Okay.
Make sure you have a glass of wine waiting for him.
Molar duck lied. Uh-oh.
Okay, so you call him to the interview room, and he comes in. He's like, "Yes, what do you want?"
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Well, hello, Frederick. It's been a while. How are you?
Fine. Yourself?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. It's been some time, as I said. What have you been up to since I last saw you on, what was it, Clinara?
Well, after returning to our last base, didn't really have another mission. Spent some time. Spent some time training and such. Then when those ships came around, I was or when what's your friend's name? Claptrap or something?
Are you
I'll walk
talking
into
about
the room and
Khaljov?
just shoot him really quick.
Khaljov, that's the one. He was going to be piloting one of the escape vessels, so I went aboard and we went to Kroltam 6, and yeah, I went got myself a decent hotel room there, laid low for a while until got the message that we're relocating to this base and came here.
What base are we on, or what
Planet?
planet?
Pluraltel.
You want to spell that?
Ploraltal.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
Apparently, I have a habit of making things that are hard to pronounce. What was actually making this name this planet? This was like the third iteration, because like the first one I made, I couldn't even pronounce myself.
Nice.
And I'm like, let's try something a bit easier. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, just so you're aware, because I mentioned this last time, but I probably should mention it for your sake as well. This planet isn't like this planet is like regularly inhabited, like there's cities and like stuff or whatever, and the rebel base it's hidden in like the wilderness or whatever, but it's not like this is a planet that just has a rebel base.
Right. Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. Do the other people know that there's a rebel base there?
No, like the general populace
Okay.
of the planet doesn't know, because it is a secret rebel base, as you know,
Hide in
That's fine.
plain sight.
as you know, all rebel bases are.
Right. That's okay. Good stuff. Okay. So where were you when things started going south at the old base? What were you doing?
I was in the gym, practicing with my sword.
Okay.
Not a lightsaber.
See, I was gonna go lewd with that. I forgot to ask Khaljov something. Okay.
So is there a point to these questions?
I am trying to get caught up with what's been going on. I was given some intel that there may be something.
This seems
Let's-
more like an interrogation. Not a good one, mind you, but
I'm not good at interrogating people. I just really want to get caught
Clearly.
up with things. I had some information that things might be a little questionable at times, and I was just trying to get to the bottom of it and figure out if anything fishy had been going on. Have you seen anything or heard anything?
I mean, there's always fishy stuff going on. We're rebels.
That's fair. That's well put. However, this is regarding somebody. I was gonna say rebelling against the rebels because I amuse myself. This is a little bit dangerous towards the rebels, so I'm just trying to get to the bottom of it for everyone. Do you have any information about maybe those that were on the ship ships at the other base?
I mean, what kind of information are you looking for?
Any, honestly. We're concerned that there may have been a reason that those ships were there. Get angry about the fishing comment. Oh my god. Okay.
I couldn't even tell you what kinds of ships they were.
All right. Well, I apologize for taking up so much of your time, Frederick. It's great to see you. I would love to talk to you again soon.
He just gets up and leaves the room.
Of course he does. Pompous ass. Usually the DM is the traitor. I believe that. Okay. So there was somebody else after Frederick that you listed that I don't remember because I didn't write it down. I was trying. No, I have Abrek, Max, Rupert, Janet, Jim, and Cluckar. There was somebody else though.
Okay, say again who you have one at a time.
Frederick.
Yep.
Abrek.
Yep.
Max.
Yep.
Rupert.
Okay.
Janet.
Mhm.
Jim.
Mhm.
Cluckar.
That's everyone.
Oh. Apparently I did make a good list. All right.
Possibly because a lot of the characters have last names.
Oh,
that might
yeah,
have
that's
been what it
probably
was.
it.
Because I was saying the
Yeah.
full names for everyone. Although
Okay.
two of the characters just have the single name, Max and Cluckar.
Jacen,
Okay.
you want to go get in some trouble?
I don't even know anything about these people.
Well, you know, someone's like I'll tell it. You know,
Right.
I'll let you know what. So Cluckar, you know, is a non-human. They are a force user.
Yeah.
Only recently joined the rebellion. I'd say just a few months ago. And yeah, Jim Cortosis Beard is a former pirate. He joined the rebellion after. Oh, yeah. After his crew was. He joined the rebellion after his crew was slaughtered by the Empire.
Shit.
They had been hired by the Empire to do a job. They did the job, and then in order to keep said job a secret, the Empire slaughtered them all. Jim survived and wants revenge. And
obviously, all right.
yeah, and he has cortosis weaved into his beard.
What's cortosis?
It's a metal that it can like deflect energy, kind of like if a blaster bolt hits it, it'll reflect off.
That's fucking sweet.
A lightsaber will not cut through it.
What? I need this beard. Or any beard, really.
Yeah. So that's Jim.
That's Jim.
Abrax Zinelman is a bounty hunter. I think he was one of the ones on your team when you went to the Imperial base. So you had learned that he knows Jake's character.
Abrex, yeah. He was on
yeah.
Snai.
Yeah,
Okay.
Snai. The information you have on him is... Yeah, he's been working with the Rebel Alliance for about half a year. You don't really know why he joined or anything. And you do know that he does still regularly take bounty hunting jobs as well, in addition to being part of the Rebel Alliance.
Okay.
No. Max, you don't know anything really about Max. They look very average. You're not sure what gender Max is. Max has been with the Rebel Alliance for 3 years. And you don't know what age Max is. Like, you couldn't, if you were asked to be like, is Max young, middle-aged, old? You have no idea.
Are they human?
Human, yes, but
Very generic human. Got it.
Yeah. And nobody really knows anything about. Or what you do know that is that Max plays a lot of cards and other like games and such. Is a bit of a gambler.
Okay.
Rupert Rothams, who is the loyal retainer of Frederick.
This fuck. Okay.
So basically he's Frederick's servant. So when Frederick joined the rebellion, Rupert just kind of came with. And Janet Thessel is a mercenary who's been working with the Rebel Alliance for a few years. Doesn't say anything in your file about when she started, or about why she started working with the rebellion or whatever. Just but yeah. So you don't know, why she joined the Rebel Alliance. Just yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
She's good in a fight, though. That's the big thing you know about her.
All right. Awesome. Now to figure out who I want to even talk to.
Well, Recon, one second. Recon, you were asking Jacen if he wants to get up to anything. Are you guys going to be doing something while this is all going on?
No. I'm sure that will break my thing.
Because we can cut away from the interviews for a bit.
Take a break. We good.
Give Denieta a bit of time.
Technically, you don't have to do every single one of the interviews right now.
Fair. How many did I? 1, 2, 3, 4.
You've done 4 of 10?
Of 10.
You can do all 10 now if you want.
I don't wanna. How long has Frederick been with the rebels?
He's been with the Rebel Alliance for not quite a year at this point.
Okay, just curious. Okay. I could do one more and then we could do something else because that'll be half.
Okay.
Who do I want to talk to now? Let's just talk to Rupert since he is associated with Frederick. Put him up here.
Okay.
All right.
You call him in. He comes. He's like, "Yes, what can I help you with?"
Hello. He knows me, right? Because he was with.
Yes.
Us. Okay, just making sure. It's been some time. I was just checking in with people to see how the last few weeks have been going. What have you been up to?
I mean, when those ships were searching around on Captain Prime, Master Escalibon said we were heading out with your friend Khaljov, and we went to the ship and escaped, and yeah, we laid low for a while, came here.
What did you do at the other base before you guys were leaving?
Master Integrator.
Shush.
What?
Jose's making fun of me.
Oh. Oh, okay.
For being bad at interrogations.
Yeah. Was I like immediately before or?
Just in general, how long you guys were you guys there? Is that a thing I know?
I think it was a few days from when or a day or two from when you got back from the mission to when you went out again, or to when the ships arrived. Or I think it was a day or two, right?
We got back from the mission towards nighttime, and then Khaljov had the great idea to go talk to Sandra.
Oh yeah,
It
yeah.
was like midnight, and then the next morning when he tried to go talk to her again, that's when the ships arrived.
Okay, so it wasn't even a full day.
Not even a full day. All right. Okay, so yeah, what happened to you, or what were you up to at that point?
I was reading up some stuff. You know, well, I was looking at the wrong thing. Yeah, I was reading up some stuff. You know, it's always. I mean, I'm not exactly the best in a fight, but you know, the more information I know, the better I can help the rebellion with.
Absolutely.
Stuff.
What were you reading up on?
How to send secret transmissions.
I was reading up on like various different planetary systems and various different cultures and such, because you know, with our alliance, we go to a lot of planets that have a lot of varying cultures, and if you want to be keeping a low profile, fitting in, it's helpful to know about that kind of thing.
Absolutely. Were you with Frederick that whole time, or do you know?
I was mostly in my room. Frederick, you know, when we were on the base, Frederick didn't really need me at the time, so you know, I was just had my own time, and then all of a sudden he called me over the comm, said, you know, we're evacuating. There's something going on.
Okay, absolutely. Well, thank you so much for your time, Rupert. Is there anything else that I should be caught up on that I've missed?
I don't think so. No. But if I think of anything, I'll definitely let you know.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Rupert.
Yeah. Have a nice day.
Half my stuff. You as well. Thank you so much. Okay. No, what did I do?
What did you do?
She
It's
greeted
fine.
people like she was on the phone, and then said goodbye like she was on the phone.
Can you hit undo if you deleted something, or?
It's fine.
Because you know,
I don't know what I did.
Most programs have an undo option.
I know that. Thank you, Gary.
Control Z, I believe it is.
She
It's
is
fine.
very
I got it.
familiarized with the undo button.
I got it. We're good. Notes. Now it's saved, so I can't lose it. Okay, yeah. So that's 5 people.
Okay.
So I'm good to take a break.
Okay. What are you doing during your break? Just going to like get something to eat, or?
I have a question for Khaljov.
Okay.
I'm conveniently not around.
How rude! So I'm gonna wander out and find him then, because it's not really that
Khaljov
exciting.
is actually eating in the cafeteria.
Then I'll be at the cafeteria, heading that way.
But you know he's at the cafeteria.
Well, I'm gonna wander out and find somebody that knows where he is. Jeez Louise. It's not like we're the only people here.
You also have this thing called a comm.
Yeah, that's fine.
Can I sense where he is?
Okay, so I am going to then contact Khaljov. Hey, I wanted to meet up with you for a quick moment if you have a second to speak with me.
You having second thoughts about those accuracy training classes?
Absolutely not. I had a quick question for you if you're available.
Oh. Yeah, I'm just eating.
Okay. And then I will be there in just a moment.
I didn't tell you where I was eating it.
I don't care. Okay, I'm going to freaking find him.
Okay.
Stop making this difficult. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go up. Hey, are you alone, or do you?
I don't know. Did you come with me, Jason?
Am I with you? Are we eating?
Sitting at the cool kids table at the cafeteria.
We've bonded over the last couple weeks.
Oh, I can imagine. All right.
Now Denieta's regretting missing a couple of weeks.
I don't even know if I want to ask him in front of Jacen. Okay, it's fine. I will do this. All right. Are we in? Can we be in an area? Is this an area where it wouldn't be like super overheard, or are there a bunch of people around?
There's several people in the cafeteria, but it's a decent sized cafeteria. Like, people are spread out a bit. I'm not sure though where Khaljov is sitting. If you're sitting like near,
Smack dab in the center.
if you're sitting near to a bunch of people, or if you've chose a spot a bit more out of the way.
Secluded.
I'll probably pick more of a secluded spot.
Okay, so like
All right.
he's like
the fact that I like being able to see the surroundings.
Yeah, so he's kind of like near like one of the corners of the cafeteria, and you can definitely talk to him quietly, in theory, without anyone overhearing.
Okay. So I'm gonna sit down at the table. Why are you doing this? All right. And I'm just gonna lean in very quietly. Khaljov, I forgot to ask you this earlier, but I was just curious. You found a comm device on the other base. Was it familiar? I know it was turned in, but I didn't get a chance to look at it.
I'm conveniently chewing my food right now. I'm just like.
I'll wait.
I'm just going to give a quick side glance to Jacen. So, yeah.
Joey, God damn it.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a comm. Yeah. And called him back on the comm to see, who would pick up, and apparently it sounded like it was one of the people from the ships, and they asked if I had anything more for them, and I just requested like a status update in a very monotone way, and they said I sound different. I said I had a cold, and they hung up, and then I just gave it to General Spacewalker.
Okay, did they sound familiar at all, or did the comm look like one that everyone had? Do you know if they asked if anyone was missing a comm?
Typical comm. It looked like the one that you have on your head right now. Or wait,
absolutely on my head.
No, they're a little handheld thing. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it looks just like the
no, I just walk around with a headset on all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, you can have one
like
built
neural implants.
You can have one built into a helmet, or you could have neural implants. But standard comms are just like a small
walkie-talkie.
kind of yeah, kind of like a walkie-talkie or a cell phone.
Does it have an antenna on it? Like, do you have to pull the antenna out?
No.
Like one of those old school flip phones?
No.
Okay. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I just asked them, for a status update. I guess they assumed that, I confiscated it from whoever was using it before, but yeah, they didn't really give me anything.
All right, well, that is all I was curious about. I forgot to ask earlier, but thank you very much for that information. Okay. Sound really happy to giving that information. Okay.
But hey, I have a question for you now. You know that Ikar person?
Ikar, yes.
He he does have like this weird thing where he can give people headaches. Do you know that?
I am not surprised. He is also a Jedi that has trained in that sort of technique.
Can you give people headaches?
No. No.
Oh.
I can. No, I can't even heal other people, right? I can heal myself.
You could just heal yourself.
I'm the most selfish Jedi I've ever met.
Well, no, it just that healing yourself
No.
is easier.
I know. I'm the most useless Jedi I've ever met.
So how close? Like, I'm not talking in character, but how close would be Jacen and Mira? Like, how well do like they know each other? Like, would I know how long they've known each other, so on and so forth?
I don't even know how long we've known each other.
I don't.
I'm good at this game,
I don't
guys.
think they had met. No, they hadn't met prior to. I think we had determined that they hadn't met prior to the mission where Yoweee first joined the game.
Yeah. I don't remember which one that was.
That was the one when you were staying at a Car's mansion.
Okay.
And
okay.
yeah, and then you hadn't met prior, but I think you did both know of each other because of the fact that you're both Force users.
Right.
Yeah. But I don't know if Khaljov knows this or not.
Yeah. I mean, the
Well,
only thing I would really know is basically like I've seen you two together.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. So anyway, reason I was talking about that is Jacen here, he had a bit of a episode and his head was hurting, and I figured he was like, stressful time, all that
Mm-hmm.
wonderful Imperial base blowing up, or no, he wasn't there actually. When you're in a back of tank for so long, the pressure starts building up on your ears. I figured it was just like just a headache. But when we went down to talk to the car was saying that he was talking to Jacen. Can you telepathically talk to people?
I cannot do any of that. No.
You can't give headaches to people, and you can't talk to them in their head.
I can't give people headaches except by annoying them. Come on. No, I'm not familiar with that, but it sounds like Ikara was not being pleasant with Jacen, which wouldn't surprise.
Yeah, he was making Jacen act a little weird. Like Jacen was, he was like just out of it.
And you guys still talked to him. All right.
You had no idea how much stuff we were getting out of him. We had access codes to his complex, his mansion, his complex, his base. What was it? His mansion. And we had like a holo vid of him giving us permission to be there, so we could give it to his security person there. We were like home free. We were going to get like
the point of this.
What do you mean? What's the point of this?
Why?
We're going to get stuff.
You're just going to go rob him with permission.
Yeah. Well, we didn't completely disclose everything that we were going to do to him. We were just saying like, hey, can you get us this stuff? And he was like, yeah, it's not a problem. And we're like, all right. But then he was like, well, you have to, let me go and all this kind of stuff. And I was like, okay, well, given our past relation with you, try to kill us. And we wouldn't feel comfortable just letting you go free after you gave us this information. So what we can do is you give us all this stuff first. We go get what we want. Then we'll come back and let you out. But we weren't really gonna let him out. We were just saying that, and
Oh,
he was buying it. He was like, it was just like we were
are you sure he
spoon
didn't
feeding
just
him.
lie to you?
No,
You're
not
not
at all.
sure?
No. I mean, he wasn't lying to us. There was
Are-
no way he was lying to us.
I mean, okay, sure.
He was like, he was spilling his guts, basically,
Literally or figuratively?
figuratively.
Oh, okay. So
And
you guys
like
didn't cut
we
him
were,
open. Got
we were
it.
gonna get credits. We were gonna get like lightsaber diagrams and all kinds of stuff.
Why do you
and-
need those things?
Well, Jacen wanted a lightsaber, and I wanted some credits.
Oh my word. All right,
And-
good to know.
Yeah,
Bunch of thieves.
but anyway, we still have. all
There
that
is more.
stuff.
Oh God. Oh wait, there's more. Go on,
Yeah.
Jose.
We still have all that information. The only thing that we're missing right now is a ship to get us to his mansion.
Is that really a good idea right now?
Well, I don't know. I mean, it would help out me getting the crime lord off my back, and Jacen could have like, like 2 lightsabers or something like that you can use. You don't use yours. I mean, maybe somebody could use theirs.
Excuse you. All right.
But yeah, he was like, he was basically he gave us everything. We just have to go get it now, He's still locked up, right?
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
still in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
if
you're
not-
sure he's not just lying to you
No.
and
Look,
setting you up?
you want to go talk to him?
No. No, I don't.
Well, I mean, the
He
only way
did
you're
try to
really gonna
kill
know
us,
is-
so
Well, yeah, but I mean, he's like under the impression we're gonna free him. So it's like, what more? What like
are
better
you
offering
sure?
could you have? Yeah.
I just feel like you're just not. This isn't a thing.
Why would he give us all? Why would he give us the codes and the what was it again? The
holovid
video.
Yep.
Holovid of
Holovid.
him telling his security officer to let us go through his stuff.
That sounds like a complete setup and ambush to me.
He's been
100%.
locked up. How could he set us up?
You think that they don't have some kind of protocol, like, oh, if somebody shows up with this and it has this message, you should kill them.
Do you think that he really anticipated that he was going to get captured?
Absolutely. He works for a crime family or runs a crime family or syndicate or whatever.
I don't know. I don't think he was that prepared for it.
He's rich, he has all of the resources possible, and he runs a crime syndicate. You think he hasn't planned for things like this?
No. I mean, what crime lord plans for his capture?
I mean, there's always the chance, and then he wants to be able to get out of it just in case he has not precautions, these things set up. Yep, words are hard.
Look, I don't know. We have all of his stuff that we need to get in there, so
Great.
that's just there.
Sounds like a great idea. Eric, I swear to God. Okay, so what are we going to do then, guys?
I mean, is going to the mansion on the table, or
Is that a thing we
What?
should do? Joey, what is your character's name? Jacen, do you have anything to input here?
I mean, I'm down for helping Khaljov.
This is going to go great. The next question is, how are we supposed to get there?
I can steal a ship, and
Why would we steal a ship from the rebellion? We're
Right.
not trying to steal from the rebellion.
no, I mean, give it back.
No, that's not how that works. Stealing is taking without permission. You can't just give
what
it
is
back
called
after
when
that.
you come and bring it back?
Borrow.
Yeah,
But you would have
we're
to
gonna
ask
borrow
permission.
the ship. There we go.
You would have to ask permission.
Oh. I'm not good with authority.
I did meet a a pilot earlier. Apparently,
You have a
she's
ship?
pretty good. I
Oh,
don't know.
she.
Does she have a ship?
I don't know. Does she?
No.
Doesn't have a ship.
I don't.
No, I don't.
She could probably get one like that though. I don't have a ship. Can I have yours? Sure. Here you go.
Oh, jeez, Louise. Okay. Is that what we're supposed to be doing, Eric? Is this written into the game? Oh God.
I mean, what you're supposed to be doing is what you want to do.
Oh God. Why you gotta leave that up to us? We make bad decisions.
That just
Oh.
makes it more interesting.
Great. All right. Well, I can't talk you out of this because this really seems like a terrible idea.
Yeah, and going onto an Imperial base full of super-powered stormtroopers was a great idea.
That was a mission given to us by the rebellion.
Like I said, it was a great idea.
It went fine, didn't it?
Yeah, we only lost, a fifth of the crew.
It's fine. It was a mission given to us by the rebellion. It needed to be carried out. We did our job. That is our job.
I don't know. Well, I mean, shouldn't they be getting me a ship? What is going on here? I thought they were going to help me get my ship back.
Help you get your ship back off the Star Destroyer?
Yeah.
We had more pressing matters to attend.
And now?
Are we supposed to go after your ship now?
We have options.
Do we though?
I know Kim is so annoyed with me right now. She's just so flustered.
Options, great. Jacen, do you have anything to input here?
I'm down with whatever Recon does.
God bless America. Why is this happening? So,
I mean, we could
Technically-
also look at it as like, we could get information for the Republic on whatever they're looking on.
the
Rebellion.
rebellion.
Info. You know what I meant.
Okay.
Oh
Like,
yeah, we
maybe-
could go there and get some high ranking intel. I
Like
mean, because
stuff-
we're always needing supplies, right? Or a rebellion. Rebellion always needs supplies. Maybe we could get some kind of like weapon shipments manifests that are being smuggled around by this Ikar.
Yeah, that seems like a great idea. Seems so good. Just like we won't totally die. Great.
I mean, have we died yet?
I mean, some people have died, yes.
But have
Some,
we died?
I mean,
I mean, not yet, but we're pushing it. All right. Should we get prepared for this mission then, I suppose? Also, we need a ship.
Are you sure that that one pilot that you talked to doesn't have a ship?
She does not. She was actually caught up in the wrong place at the wrong time and ended up flying a ship to come
Can I
here.
at this point say that I'm just like sitting at a table alone,
Yes.
far away, by myself eating?
I love it. Oh, okay.
is she eating away far from us?
Far enough. Like I'm separated, but you can see me.
Does she have any OCD tendencies with her food?
Oh my
No.
god.
Like the food can't touch each other, and
My sister does. Fucking weird.
No.
Okay.
All right. So Zoey. Okay, I was like, what's her name? So I met this pilot earlier. She might be willing to work with us if we are needing to go somewhere. I'm gonna go get her if you guys are okay with this.
Can she shoot? Because she doesn't really need to fly. Because
I mean, maybe you can stick to shooting and we can have her fly. Maybe? Good idea.
I
Do
too can
whatever you
shoot.
want.
I'm in charge. Got it. Terrible idea. Yay. All right, so I'm going to casually wander over to Zoey in my total awkwardness.
Okay, roll for roll for casually wandering over. No.
I roll a 1 and I casually fall onto my face repeatedly on my way. Okay, so I'm gonna approach Zoey. Hey, Zoey, you remember me, Amira, right? We just spoke a little bit ago.
I'm the one
Yeah,
who
of course.
interrogated you.
So if you see over here, I was speaking to a couple of my friends, and we were wondering if you might be willing to discuss a discuss a mission. Well, it's not really a mission. A
Foolproof plan.
an adventure with us.
Okay. I like adventure.
I love her so much. Okay, well, if you would like to come over here, you can bring your food, finish eating with us, and we can discuss what we have in the planning stages.
I bring my food.
Yes. All right, she's one of us. Got it. All right, so we're gonna sit back down. Have Khaljov, Jacen. This is Zoey. Zoey, this is Khaljov and Jacen.
Hi.
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 Introductions go well. All right. So guys, this is Zoey. She is the pilot that I mentioned earlier. She doesn't have a ship that I'm aware of, but perhaps she would be willing to assist us.
Have you ever had a ship?
I've flown a few times.
Okay.
I've never had my own ship.
She seems confident. I like it. Jacen, do you have anything to input here?
Whatever Recon says.
Oh my god.
I'm just sitting eating my dessert.
What are you eating?
All right. Food is not important. Okay, so we should speak to who could we speak to about a ship?
Sandra.
Oh, I love Sandra. we could speak with Sandra about a ship or the possibility of obtaining one, borrowing one.
They'll
Eric,
let us
if you
keep
roll
it.
dice, I'm gonna throw something.
I just curious to see what you're gonna throw.
I haven't decided yet. I have a hair clip.
Throwing a
There
tantrum.
it goes. All right, so are we gonna go? You guys are gonna finish your food, and we're gonna go to visit Sandra?
Yeah.
Yes or no? That's. Is that okay with all of you? You're gonna finish your food, and we'll go talk to Sandra.
Of course.
Joey. All right. So now you guys are done? Question mark.
Now
Sure.
we're following you.
Great. I love leading.
Ooh, let's all stand up together so that way it looks like we're, a good group.
Dum,
That's-
ba-da-da-da-bum,
Okay.
ba-da-da-da-bum,
We're not-
ba-da-da-da-bum.
Okay, you ready?
Marching.
Ready? 3,
Nope. Nope.
2,
Mm-mm.
1.
No.
I try my best to do it.
Joey walks away. I just sit there and look at you and right.
I just said stand up, not walk away yet. We gotta wait for Mira to go, and then we make a line behind her.
We'll roll for coordination. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna lead these miscreants off to go talk to Sandra.
I'm just gonna be casually walking in that one single file line and just like looking at people and like, carry on. Nothing to see here, carry on.
Oh god. Don't
Keep
bring
up the good
attention
work.
to
Waving
us,
at
please.
everyone.
you all get a lot of strange looks.
I can imagine. So,
I'm used to it. It's okay.
okay, is Zoe human or
Yes.
okay? All right, 19-year-old human, precious as can be. Got it. All right.
5'2".
Oh my
She's
god.
I mean, Mira's only 5'5", but like 5'2" is still short to that. So
She can still put you in her pocket.
okay, so we're gonna go find Sandra.
What is Gandalf doing?
What it? He's playing. He's got a little toy thing there. Oh, hi. Okay, just good. I mentioned or I motioned towards him, so now he must be here. Come on.
Okay. Well, you find Sandra by one of the other interview rooms because she's also been interviewing people.
Right.
She's just getting or you see somebody else like leaving one of the interview rooms, and then she comes out after, and
Stop showing your butt, cat.
and she sees the four of you. Are you walking in single file?
We're walking in a single file line.
I'm just in front, just shaking my head.
She sees you walking up and is kind of like, raise an eyebrow, like, what? Yeah.
Hi, Sandra. My friends here.
Except me, probably.
I know two of them.
Yes, they.
Hi, Sandra.
This is Zoe. She is new here. The other two.
Hi,
know.
Zoe.
Hi.
We came to speak with you actually about the possibility of if you know there's words are hard. If you know there's a possibility of us possibly using one of the ships to go and complete a self-assigned mission.
Why you gotta put it like that?
This is why I don't lead.
I'm not sure. You probably have to go talk to the general about using one of the ships, like.
Absolutely.
Like, I mean, if you just wanted to, like, use a land speeder go into a city or whatever, that probably wouldn't be an issue. But, like, if you're wanting to actually borrow an actual ship, yeah, that you'd have to go talk to the general about that.
Absolutely. I thought to come by and speak with you first simply because I am more familiar with you, but I can definitely go talk to the general instead. Sounds like a great idea. Have you gotten much out of your interviews?
Not much really of use. You?
I interviewed half my people and not really. Nothing stood out yet.
Yeah, it's problem with, spies and such is they are definitely they're definitely good at deceiving people.
Who's a spy?
She looks at Khaljov as she says that. She says deceiving
Good
people.
at deceiving people. Joey's got to go potty.
Okay, we'll take
He will continue walking in a single file line with us.
Good, great, awesome. So who's in the rear of this line?
Me, I guess. Sure.
The little one is in the very back. I love it. Are you good now? You good? All right. I just got all the fur off me. Okay. So I'm gonna wish Sandra luck and goodbye.
Bye, Sandra. Keep on keeping on.
I know how hard it is to get animal fur out of stuff from back when I would recondition vehicles.
Oh god.
I anytime was like a vehicle that belonged to pet owner, or well, mostly dogs, occasionally cats or whatever, but it was just like you would just spend forever on it. Yeah.
My car, absolute.
Yeah.
Kaylee likes to ride with me, but whew.
And then of course, you'd have managers being like, "Why is this taking so long?" And like, if you want to get this hair out, you I mean, obviously I wouldn't. Well, it depends which manager. There are definitely some managers that I had no problem talking back to. Ones that I knew, wouldn't then get more mad at me.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah. So how are y'all enjoying the game so far while we wait for Joey to get back?
Should be fun.
I've been talking a lot.
Yeah. I know this hasn't been a super action-heavy session yet.
No.
But we'll see how things go with your plans.
I'm so excited.
We're about to get lightsabers.
I can actually use mine now.
Oh yeah?
Put points into it.
Oh yeah.
Didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
If you like max roll, or do you have like a bit of a
I feel like
cushion
these are
now?
not updated. Are these updated? Hold on. I gotta see what I sent Eric. I may not have saved the right one.
You most recently sent me one
Okay.
April 21st.
Yep. Okay. Just making sure that I had the right one up.
Yeah, I keep track of when everyone has last sent me.
Yeah, same. I saved mine with the date that I updated it. Welcome back.
Yeah. Okay. So you're continuing to march single file through the base.
I'm really excited about this, guys. I'm really glad.
Me too. Great.
Going to, I assume, the main command center?
Wherever the general would be.
I mean, that's where you would assume she would be. Like, I mean,
Absolutely.
because it is like the middle of the day or whatever. And
Right. She's in charge of things.
I'm gonna be continue, saluting and stuff to the other rebels that are
Why?
walking about.
I'm just waving
Why?
enthusiastically.
I'm just shaking my head as we continue walking.
And what is Jacen doing?
Talking to Ikar.
Oh,
This whole time he's just been talking with Ikar. He knows his
voice is
favorite
in my
sports
head.
team now. He knows his favorite color.
No, you haven't been hearing his voice in your head or anything. Recently, not since like the 2 sessions ago or whatever. Okay, so you. I just heard.
What
that
was
was
that?
echo.
Okay, so y'all heard that as well. Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
This time it was probably me.
It's all good.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we're gonna go
Yeah.
to the command center.
You go to the command center and
Single file.
No.
people look up as you come in, kind of, give confused look and go back to what they're doing, and except the general, who's like, because you're walking right towards her, I'm assuming.
Towards her, yeah.
And she's like, "Can I help you with something?"
I'm gonna step aside and give my friends a little stay still. Don't do anything silly.
I want to wave to General. Hey, General.
Oh,
Long time
God.
no
Me
see.
too.
Can I help?
Yes, I apologize for my crew here, General Spacewalker. We wanted to come and approach you about the possibility of acquiring a ship for an off-planet self-assigned mission.
What self-assigned mission?
Khaljov?
Quit using self-assign. It sounds bad.
Nobody gave us this mission.
Right. Just say we have business off planet.
Okay. What kind of business?
So
What had happened was
what happened was, Ikar down in the holding cell in the barracks and
I'm aware of Ikar. Yes.
well, we have came across some very viable information that will allow us to infiltrate his mansion and possibly acquire vital intel to providing supplies and whatnot, different types of manifests and transactions that we could potentially use to help aid the rebels.
How did you come across this intel?
We got it out of him.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to tell you now, General, that I am not terribly keen on this idea, but willing to assist my friends if it will in turn assist the rebellion.
I don't think we can spare a ship for you to do this, but if you want, you can try to get, or you can go to Meltork 6 on your own means.
Wait, what planet?
Meltork, or not, Krolltown.
Krolltown. I was like, that doesn't sound familiar at all.
Remember earlier when I said that it was like the reverse of Krolltown is the reverse of Meltork?
That's hilarious.
Yep, that's my bad.
So we cannot have a ship, is what you're saying?
Yes, that is what I'm saying.
So wait, what did she say about us getting there?
Well, you could get there like under your own means.
Oh,
Like,
good.
you know, going to a spaceport, booking passage.
Well, I suppose we could go into the city and do that if you guys are really set on this plan.
We get lightsabers.
I have a lightsaber.
Lightsabers?
Jason doesn't.
Oh.
And we get credit. And
Is
of course, possible vital intel for the rebel.
I'm just gonna slightly raise my hand and go, is that what we do here? I don't even really know why I'm here.
they didn't give you the job summary?
God.
The general's like, oh, what we do here is oppose the Empire.
Okay, I am on board.
So enthusiastic. This is Zoey. She is new here, General. She seems very enthusiastic.
Okay.
If you are okay with this, I suppose we will go into the city and see about transport, unless you need anything from us here currently.
Could I have a word with you in private?
Sure.
Okay.
Did you want us to wait here?
You guys just hold on. I'll be back.
Okay. She brings you into her office and.
God, I'm in trouble. The principal took me into the office. Go on.
Miss Kailen, how have your interviews gone? The three of them were all amongst people you were interviewing. I assume you trust them?
I did interview them. I spoke with them mostly at length. I did speak with Zoey the least because she is very new here and doesn't seem to know what's going on, but she seems determined and enthusiastic. So that I do believe that she is quite innocent. Khaljov and Jacen I know from before now, and I spoke with both of them at length. I got some information, but I don't believe it would be overly helpful, except that Ikar seemed to be manipulating Jacen in some manner. I'm not exactly sure what he may have been doing, but it does sound as if Ikar may have had a hand in Jacen having a bit of an episode. However, I do trust them now that Ikar is away from Jacen.
an Epis? Manipulating him how? Like through the Force?
I believe so, yes. We know that Ikar is a fellow Force user and has been taught by my master, but also I believe he's done some learning of his own and has been using his Force powers for not good.
Yes,
And
he is the leader of the Elviran
Yeah.
Syndicate.
I keep saying it.
And the mercenary, or the ships that attacked us seem to be mercenary ships. Do you think that he could have been manipulating Jacen to give away our location?
That could be a likely scenario, yes. Did you, once you were given the comm by Khaljov, did you see or speak with anyone to find out who was missing a comm, possibly?
The comm wasn't one of the ones that was assigned to anyone. It was just one that was had been in storage.
Is there like a speaker, what do you call it? Like a PA speaker?
Like a PA system?
For the base? Yes.
Yeah. Well, not like for the base, but like for, I guess, the building, the command center that we're in, just for the building itself, not for the base-wide PA system.
Oh God.
Well, I mean, like,
is there like a microphone that's sticking out? That
like the base is kind of mostly a single building that's mostly underground to hide just how big it is or whatever. Like from the surface, it looks basically on the surface. There's like a small hut, and then like you go inside, do the right thing to cause like the hidden turbolift door to slide open or whatever, and then you go down to the base. And there is a PA system. Yeah.
Okay.
God bless.
I won't use a PA system right now. Well, I could use a PA system, but I'm going to So are we in? So we're in the command center, the command room right now, right? The command center room thing.
The command center.
Is it like a oval? Is it a circle? Is it like a general class? Is it classroom looking? Is there a place for me to stand in the front, basically, for everybody to see me?
Jesus Christ. Center of attention much?
Yeah.
There's I wouldn't exactly say there's a front, but there is because mostly it's like rimmed with like a lot of smaller computers, and then inside, like in the center, there's kind of a circle but of computers, but like with two areas like to walk through or whatever type thing. So kind of like two like not quite half circles. But against one of the walls, there's like a large screen that can normally
it's kind of like a heads up kind of thing. Heads up.
Yeah. Normally it would be showing like sensors or whatever of like if there's anything like detected nearby or whatever. But it can also be used for other stuff as necessary.
Okay, I'm just gonna walk over to the front of the screen.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be like, can I get everybody's attention, please?
People look up at you.
I just wanted to say that I appreciate the work that you guys have been doing here, the determination that you guys have all been putting forth to keep this operation functioning. And if there is...
one of the people on one of the computers kind of like, to the person next to him, he's like, who is this? The other person just shrugs.
And I would also like to say that if there was anything that someone such as myself could do to help you guys in return, I would be more than happy to do what I can to help. So
Can I
Anyway?
can't hear this, can I?
No.
Since I'm in the office.
You're
Thank
not hearing this.
God. I would have words.
Carry on, everybody, and continue doing a great job. The rebels will be triumphant.
I'm gonna clap.
There's a couple other people that are kind of like awkwardly clapping, like they're not sure if they should be. And then they go back to working.
All right, so I'm gonna go talk to the general again.
Or you're still talking to her.
Right, I'm
So
still, yeah.
where did we leave off?
Something about the comm not being one that
yes.
was.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I don't think that I 100% believe that Jacen would not do something to harm the rebellion willingly, but I am convinced that Akar may have had a hand in his doing so.
I will authorize you to use a small transport ship for this mission. I want you to keep an eye on Jacen.
Absolutely.
Especially because you're going to Akar, or did you? Had you said anything about?
I said mansion.
You had said you were going. Okay. Yeah. Especially when you go to Akar's mansion, I want you to watch him very carefully. Find out if he is still being manipulated.
Absolutely.
Yes. Did you finish your other interviews?
I have not. I did speak with Khaljov, Jacen, Zoey, Frederick, and Rupert, since Frederick and Rupert are words associated. I have not had a chance to speak with the others. If you need me to do that immediately, I can.
No. I'll have somebody else talk with the rest while you leave on this assignment. Also, I mean, secondary, but do keep an eye on Khaljov. I know he's an old friend of yours, but I don't know.
Absolutely.
There's something about him.
I could not agree more. I will definitely do that for you, General.
Dismissed.
Thank you. And now I'm going to wander back over to these.
How soon does she come back? Does the clapping end? Like, is the clapping just like finished as she was coming out, or was it like a slow rolling clap? And
I'm not sure about Zoey and Jacen, but like everybody else, like there have been a few awkward like clapping, but it's already over. Otherwise, Jacen, Zoey.
I don't think it would continue for that long. Just very enthusiastic but short.
Okay.
All right. So I don't know what happened. Got it. Oh, good. I'm excited.
Just know that the morale boost of the command center has went up like 500 points.
Oh my God.
Although I'm gonna turn to someone next to me and just go, "Wasn't that a great speech?"
It's not the worst speech I've ever heard.
Hi. I might have to take Kaylee out.
Okay.
I just said that and her ears went. Okay. So I'm gonna go over there and let them know. I did just speak with the general. She has given us permission to use one of the small transport ships, if we would like to go on this assignment.
Is it because you told her I would be the pilot?
Absolutely not. No. And you won't be piloting.
What?
I'm calling this as a leader of this mission. You will not be piloting.
I have not crashed one ship.
I am giving.
Well, neither have I.
We have Zoey here. She will be focusing on piloting. You
What
can
am I
focus.
doing? What am I going to be doing?
You're going to get your weapons ready, so just in case this is an ambush, as I suspect.
Not going to be an ambush.
Not sold. All right. let's go get prepared for this trip.
Okay. So you go. I guess you all get your stuff.
I'm of course cleaning my weapons, make sure that
Mhm.
they are in tip top shape. Don't want any misfirings.
I assume everyone has some kind of a blaster, and if not, you can get one before you go.
I believe I have a blaster, yeah.
Just making sure so we don't have like another thing with like Yoweee being like, "Do I have a blaster?" It doesn't say it here. Yeah.
That has been a thing.
Oh, I have 3 med packs. Should I take more?
Yes.
At least a
Can we
dozen.
take a backup tank with us
On a small transport ship?
on the transport?
There is a back to tank on the transport. Yes.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, we're set. Jason, your ride's in there.
Wait, what? You cut out for me.
your seats inside the transport,
Yeah,
also
the
known as
back
backup
tank.
tank.
Just
Extra
preparing.
Yep. Okay, go walk Haley.
Oh, she's so cute. She's looking at me like, hi. Okay, I'm going to take her out real quick
Okay.
if that's okay.
Okay.
It'll just be a second.
We'll pause
1
then.
second, 2 seconds.
We
Okay, your
will
second is
have
over.
a 5-minute intermission for drinks and for additional morale boosting speeches.
I'm gonna be right
Hey.
back.
Okay. Everyone's going.
Yep. Be back.
I mean, I'm still here.
Oh. Okay. So yeah. How's everyone in chat doing? Hope you're enjoying this stream. Hope y'all are having a good Saturday afternoon. Just got your food. Nice. What kind of food did you get? I'm doing good, yeah. Mashed potatoes, nice. I love mashed potatoes. Been quite enjoying this stream, especially the session. It's fun getting to put people out of their element, i.e., getting Denieta to question people. And yeah. This is probably a good time to mention that I'm actually raising money for St. Jude. You can see up at the top. Trying.
Not really.
Yeah, we're raising money for St. Jude. Made $10 so far towards our goal of $100. Okay, see you later. Waller Duck.
It is there.
Yeah. You can do !! Charity in chat if you want to bring up the link and all that jazz. Or there's also a panel down below you can click on. I don't have any kind of incentives or anything right now. Kind of been struggling to actually think. Well, no, the panel down below, that isn't a command. That's just there is a panel down below the stream that links to it. Don't have any incentives for the charity yet. Incentives are never my strong suit. Or coming up with them. I might do something like, if we reach $100, do a 12-hour stream or something, since that seems to, marathon streams seem to be the only kind of incentives I generally can think of. But yeah. I mean, I still owe a 12-hour stream for when I reached 600 followers back in, January, February, whichever it was.
January.
Because I'm trying to think. Because I tried doing one, but that was when I was having those issues with drop frames, so I gave up before I finished it. So then I will do it 12 hours soon, and then I owe a 24-hour for reaching 50 subs last week. Thank you for... Oh, wow. $90 donation from Anonymous.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
GG.
So already reached... I was not expecting to reach that. I put in $100 as the goal because that's the minimum, I think. It was the minimum when I took part on Tiltify, or when I took part in the charity thing. Was it the last year for I'm blanking. The one like the group that like you run, or you're one of the people that run
LSS.
Denieta. Yes, LSS. Thank you. Because I remember when I set that up, the minimum I could set was 100. And
I'm pretty sure it is.
and
100 on Tiltify.
yeah, I assume it hasn't changed or whatever, but I didn't even think to try. I just like okay, 100, put that in. So yeah, that is very wow. I'll have to set a new goal after stream, I guess. I guess that yeah, I guess I'll schedule or I'll add another 12-hour marathon stream sometime to the schedule. I'm not sure exactly what they're gonna. I think I'm gonna start doing because I have 2 more sub requests for sub request days from like 2018 subs before we move into the voting system. What I might do then is kind of alternate between doing sub requests and doing marathons when I owe them, to a certain extent. 24-hour marathons when I owe them. Those will also be dependent on things like my work schedule, because like if I'm going to be working on a Monday, I'm not going to be doing a 24-hour marathon stream on Sunday.
Obviously, yeah, that would be terrible.
And we just got a $20
What?
donation from the Nova Syndicate.
Nice. Nice.
Very, very nice. I wonder who that could be from.
Wasn't me. Well, I can be sure of that. Aw.
From the Nova Syndicate. See, just because they're a criminal organization doesn't mean
They're not
they don't.
super charitable.
Yeah, they're not charitable.
They always get bad PR.
Well, that's
I'm
what
sure, since they are a crime family.
criminal organizations donate to charity to help with their PR. It's like, oh yeah, see, like, yes, we're committing crimes, but we're giving some of the money we're getting to charity. So, is it really a crime then?
Yes. It's still criminally accrued money. Yes.
What was Robin Hood a criminal?
Yes.
See, being a criminal doesn't necessarily mean a bad person, because laws can be unjust.
That's fair.
Like, the Rebel Alliance are, you know, people that are, you know, breaking the law by fighting, you know, the Empire, who, you know, run things. So.
Wow, way to just throw me off my off my path there. I'm like, oh, don't break laws, it's bad. And then you're like, we're all doing it.
So we're just waiting for Yoweee to get back.
I might have a new player for us.
Okay.
I snapped a picture of us being nerds. And Sheep in a Bowl, do you know him?
Yes, I know Sheep in a Bowl.
He's doing a D&D campaign that he thinks ends tonight. So
Oh.
I told him that I should invite him to the Discord.
Okay.
If that's okay with you.
Oh yeah. I'm always open to new players.
Yeah, for those times that somebody is just away for like 2-3 weeks at a time.
Look, I have things going on in my life.
I didn't say any names. You don't have to.
I mean, Denieta still has the most appearances.
Get on the level.
Recon's only 1 behind.
Wow. All right. I cannot miss anymore. I won't be here next Saturday.
Yeah,
I'll be in Chicago.
yeah. I know you had the Chicago meetup. Yeah.
You going to TwitchCon this
And
year?
then, yeah,
I'm broke as shit. What? Oh my god, why are you like this? That's so creepy.
Ooh, did you see the It 2 trailer?
No, I don't
No.
watch scary movies. Wait, what?
I generally don't watch scary movies either. Like, the only horror
Hate it.
movie I've seen is Cabin in the Woods.
Good movie.
Yeah. And that was a very funny movie as well. So, anyway, we're all back now from our breaks. So,
Yes. Sorry.
so you go to the ship.
Yes.
You go aboard the ship.
Yes, and I'm going to make sure that Zoey is comfortable flying this ship.
I'll try my best.
Oh, good. Glad that you'll do
I
that.
love that confidence.
Yes. So excited.
Okay. If you want to roll your piloting to take off.
Yeah, sure. So,
oh yeah, I should open that.
Oh, it's so weird for me to not have like Roll20 as like the main platform that we're using during all this.
Oh,
Wow.
shit, that's a roll. Damn. Nice.
Yep. You take off. It's super
It's
smooth.
okay.
Best flying we've seen so far.
Yeah. You take off out of the hangar.
A lot of you would be dead without my flying, alright?
I flew us off, me and Jake. I got us to safety the first time I
I'm
played.
talking about Jacen.
So yeah, you fly, exit, no problem. Go right up into space, and yeah, now you're wanting to go to Kroltam 6. The coordinates were already preloaded into the computer.
I take credit for that.
Wait a second. What? I just also noticed.
Uh-oh.
Let me look at this.
You have an armada after you.
No, I'm just also no. If you look at the stream, if you look at like the very left edge.
Oh, yeah, that's weird. Wait, is that just my screen? Wait, what? Oh, no,
No,
that's the Roll20 thing, is it?
No, that. What is?
I didn't even notice that.
What is that from?
I don't know.
Because was that? How long has that been there? Because I just noticed it now, and I'm not sure what changed.
Do you have a window capture for Discord or what?
Yeah, window capture. And the thing is, like, that's not at all the right colors for what's in the window. So.
Okay, well, I just pulled up the VOD and it's not there. When did it come on? No?
Okay, it's there when
Zoey did it.
don't have.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait a second.
It showed up.
Got it.
Okay.
So it was from Roll20.
I thought so.
Because, yeah, I do have that, like, as a source because of the fact that I have twice where we have done with Roll20. And I must have somehow accidentally clicked on the thing to make it visible. But, yeah. Okay, sorry.
I didn't even notice that, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, everything went black because I just made the Discord capture disappear for a second.
Oh.
Just because it's testing stuff out. So you make the hyperspace jump. takes 3 days to get there. Do you do anything during those 3 days on the ship? Anything interesting? I mean, obviously you're doing something. Obviously you're doing something on the ship.
Just sitting there staring.
I'm leaning against the wall.
That's Jason's spot.
Okay.
I say let's make things interesting, and then I shoot the console.
What? No, you fucking didn't. Does a small transport ship have a cell like you can put someone in?
Yes.
Well, I think I know where Khaljov's gonna be. All right. Okay. Yeah. I'm just watching Jacen as I was told to do.
I always have my feet kicked up on the. What do you even call that? The helm, I guess. Well,
the helm of the ship.
The co-pilot helm.
Yeah, the co-pilot console.
Yeah, apparently, since I'm not piloting the ship myself.
Oh, okay. You're looking. I was like, why are you?
He's meditating.
No, he was looking down at me.
Okay, so after 3 days, you arrive at Kroltan 6, and where are you wanting to land on the planet? What is your plan?
Land at the mansion.
You want to land
at the
mansion?
That's a terrible idea. That is the worst idea we've had so far today. This is a terrible idea, but landing there is also a terrible idea.
Mission Impossible.
Okay, that's a good question. So, is our ship in any way marked, or we just, like cash?
The ship has like ID codes as like a commercial transport ship. A small one, but like one that just it's registered to it's registered under a fake name or whatever, just as like a small like privately owned ship that is used for
We're basically driving around in a box truck right now.
Unmarked white van.
Yeah.
Well, no, because I just said it is marked.
Yeah. Okay, well then we know there's a city nearby that we could land at, maybe somewhat safely, probably not, but we can go there. You guys okay with that? Zoey, you're flying this thing. Where would you prefer to land?
I've
Preferably
only
on the ground.
Like 3 times.
I was gonna say probably the ground. That's a good idea. Okay, we're gonna go to the city. What was the city called? Was there a name of this?
If it has a name, I don't think I have it written down. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think we determined the name of the city.
Okay, just curious. All right, so we're gonna go to the city that is nearby to Ikar's place.
Okay, roll another piloting check for a landing.
We're gonna crash into a fiery ball and everyone dies right now. Good job, guys. Good mission. Nice.
17. Yep. Bring the ship down, no trouble at all. Coming for a nice landing, and it's all good.
Not even a heavy bump?
No.
She's good. She's good.
She knows how to avoid turbulence.
Maybe you should take some lessons. Okay, so we are at this city now. So let's go ahead and get down out of the ship.
Okay.
And do you guys want to do
file?
anything in the city? Not single file marching. Not doing this. This is not a thing. Do you guys want to do anything in the city before we go on this terrible idea of a mission?
Let's go to the tavern.
Let's go to the bar. Always with the bar. Would you guys like to do anything? Zoey, Jacen.
I'm
Do you
okay.
drink, Zoey?
No.
We can get her a sandwich. Oh wait, Hannah and Jake aren't here. Never mind. Okay. Sure. Let's stop by and grab a drink before we all go die. Great idea. Okay, we're gonna go to the nearby bar, whatever bar that is, that's on our way to not.
Call it a cantina, okay?
Well, no, because cantinas are generally like in desert areas. Because like that's
Call it a cantina.
We're not in the desert.
Hmm.
Until she falls while getting out of the ship.
yeah. So you're making your way kind of like generally in the direction of Akara's mansion, and the first bar you come across,
Is owned by him.
what?
Is owned by him.
No.
Oh, that would be awful.
The first bar you come across, you can see on the sign, or you can see where the sign with its name once was, but there's no name you can make out on it now. The place looks... It looks like a shithole. And,
Hey, this
yeah.
one's pretty well established. Must have been here for a long
Oh
while.
god.
Probably has historical meaning.
Great.
here.
Word people just don't take care of it.
No, I mean,
Seems like a great idea.
words do not just go off of a sign unless it's been here for a substantial amount of time,
That's not
giving
true.
it some kind of historical significance.
All right, let's grab a drink so we can be on our way as soon as possible. All right. We're gonna go
Okay.
into the bar, I guess.
you go in...
Duncan, come here.
Do we hear the dog sounds in the background too?
No. So, local time on this part of the planet is morning, kind of like the equivalent of 10 a.m. So the bar is pretty empty. There are 3 people in here. One is an older guy who seems like he probably spends a lot of time here. Just by looking at him, you can kind of get that sense. And
Makes
then
sense.
there's 2 people in like the back corner that are talking in hushed tones.
I say we avoid them.
And then of course there's
The bartender.
the bartender who bartender is a Twi'lek. He's currently cleaning some glasses as you come in.
By the way, I like your crit roll shirt, Eric.
Oh, thanks.
Nice. Okay. We're gonna get a drink.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Sorry.
order a tall glass of milk.
Okay.
What did you say?
That'll
Oh my god, you don't actually have a glass of milk right now. Holy shit.
Okay. Bartender gives you a glass of milk, says that'll be 3 credits.
3 credits. That's a lot for some milk.
I mean,
Not. You're at a bar. You don't order milk.
I gave him 3 credits.
okay.
All right. Well, I'm good to just go.
Okay.
You don't just come to a bar and not get a drink.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. I know you.
Excuse you. All
Jason,
right.
you having anything?
He's already got some milk.
Do you want some milk too?
I already ordered. I got some milk and some chili.
Some... How much money was that? No,
Um,
don't
milk
know.
and chili is what you want to do, yeah, because it helps with the chili.
milk and
Spice.
chili is 10 credits.
Done.
and
Side note, I'm good. I got 690 credits left.
Zoey.
You have 690. Is that what you just said?
Yep.
Nice.
Nice.
All right.
Nothing at all. No. Okay.
Never spending a single credit anymore. All right. Are you guys gonna just chill here while you drink? Do you want anything, Zoey? Would you like anything?
No, I'm okay.
Same. All right. So we're just gonna sit here and wait for these guys while Eric plots our destruction. All right.
Okay, the two people that were in the back talking in hushed tones. Everyone roll me a perception.
Easy.
Oh shit! Why? I'm the worst.
6, 11,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
9, and 5.
Wow. Those are bad rolls, guys.
Hey, I got an 11.
I'm just chugging on my. I mean, Danielle, please. You have one more.
These are all bad rolls.
Okay,
Bad roll. I mean,
yeah, so you don't notice anything.
None of you have a clue what's going on. All right, so we're just sitting there
Are we
waiting
just
for these guys to
completely
finish their chili and milk.
I just
Okay.
have milk.
Okay.
I know that. We all trip over our chairs. Oh Jesus, the no luck city, right? Okay, so we're just gonna finish that and do nothing because we're sitting there twiddling our thumbs and have no idea what's going on in the real world. Okay. All right, are you guys ready to go yet?
You know what? I bet you if we ask the bartender about the news around town, he might give us some pretty good information.
Why? What news do we need?
Well, I mean, don't you want to know what's going on around town? You don't
No.
just fly into a city and then suddenly just like not ask questions.
I thought we were on a mission. We had a goal in mind. We
Well,
need to
yeah,
focus on the goal.
Have you not heard of multitasking?
What? We have a goal to attend. We're not here to gossip.
I'm not trying to gossip. I'm just trying to get, more intel. You never know. There might be a job.
We don't need a job. We have a mission. We have an idea of what we want to do, right? We want to go to this mansion and hopefully not die and acquire goods. Correct? Yes, that was the plan? Yes?
She's being obnoxiously loud too, isn't she?
Oh yeah, everyone in the place is just like, what the fuck?
Are you talking loudly in character?
No.
Okay.
Guys, we really need to focus on what we're doing. We have a plan. Can we please stick to that plan?
Fine.
I don't do spontaneity well. All right. Are you guys ready then?
I'm still eating my chili.
You don't have chili, you have milk.
Oh, that's right.
Are you eating Jason's chili?
They're sharing a
I'm
spoon.
like, hey, that looks really good. Can I try that?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, maybe I should have asked them for some thermal detonators.
Oh, this seems like a great idea. How about we don't do that? I don't want to get blown up. You don't want to get blown up. Let's just, not do that. And he has chocolate milk. Is that chocolate milk?
No, it's
No, okay.
well, it's chocolate nut milk, cashew and almond nut milk.
All right, so we have milk and chocolate milk. Got it. Okay. So are you guys ready yet? It's taken a while here.
I'm ready.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. Let's exit the shady bar.
Okay.
And
We're
do we
all
need to
gonna
take land speeders, or what do we do to get there?
Um,
Because I know it's like outside the city.
if you want, you can go try to find a land speeder rental place.
I don't want to spend all my money on that. Can we just like hike through the woods?
You could hike through the woods. You could also try stealing a land speeder.
No. We don't steal here.
Okay. So then you're just going to be walking. Are you trying to like keep a low profile as you're going there, trying to be,
Absolutely.
not be noticed? Okay.
Just a casual Saturday stroll through the woods.
I want everyone to do a hide sneak roll that is trying to be sneaky.
Oh fuck.
14. Okay. 11. Excellent. 12. Very nice.
I'm not stealing anything, Beehawk.
15. Okay. Okay. So yeah, so you're walking there, doing your best to, act casual, not be noticed and such. As you're walking, I need you each to make me a perception check.
Oh god. Okay. This went really well for us before, so.
What are we rolling?
Perception.
Perception. 13, 12, 14, 14.
Nice. Okay.
So yeah,
Jinx.
takes you about an hour to get to the mansion. Nothing eventful happens on the way.
That's good. That's promising.
Is it though?
No. I'm so scared. Okay. All right. So,
So-
we're going towards. We go up. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, and technically, you're technically walking through the city because it isn't actually outside. Actually,
You did say
well, it's like on the edge of the city, and it's going through a bad part of town.
this is not what what I had before.
No.
Because when I woke up there, you told me that it was basically outside the city and there was
Like-
woods between it. And I asked a car if I could go, and he said it was dangerous. Or was he just lying to me?
Well, he said it was dangerous because it was like a bad part of the city.
That's not what I remember, but it's fine. My memory's garbage.
There,
So it's fine.
there were woods on the other side from this city, so like behind the mansion.
Okay,
That's what it was.
I'll just trust you. My memory's garbage, so
Well, yeah. It actually took me a while to remember because of you saying that, because I was like, had I said that? Okay. But also I'm thinking, I'm like, no, wait a second.
don't listen to me. I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, but you do get there, but like it's a large city, so it does still take you, about an hour to walk there, and
We don't see anything in the shady part of town.
you don't see
Guys,
anything.
we're gonna get
You don't notice
shanked.
anything suspicious as you're approaching the mansion. So what are you doing though as you're now approaching the mansion? Like, are you just walking up to the gate?
Khaljov.
What's at the gate?
It's a
A
gate.
gate?
like a
I mean,
gate.
are there
entrance?
guards at the gate? Is there a guard shack? Is there?
You don't see any guards by the gate. No.
Is the gate
it's-
open?
No.
Is there a keypad?
Yeah, there's a keypad, computer, like there's a computer terminal like with a keypad and It has a screen as well, or whatever. So
All right, so here's what I got so far. All right, we have this hollow vid of a car giving Jacen and I permission to be on his estate and to gather items. Okay. We
Mm-hmm.
also have security key codes to get through his locked doors of his place and the
Mm-hmm.
was it for his vault or something like that? Wherever he has credits at,
um,
or was it
it
just
was
like a storage closet kind of
no,
thing?
no, it was a computer password. So that you could access his account
His
from like
account. That's right. That's right.
computer inside. Yeah, as
Okay.
well as the lightsaber schematics.
Right. 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 100%. This is gonna work, right?
No.
So we're gonna.
This is a terrible idea. Okay, so you have permission for you and Jacen to be there. What about me and Zoey? What are we supposed
Maybe you two should be like kind of like shadowing so that in the very off chance almost impossibly like it's ridiculous, but I mean you guys could just be on the outskirts of us, kind of like
have
if Jacen and I are walking and
you get
you be like
ambushed?
yeah, exactly, because
Oh,
I mean maybe they could be turning on a car and they don't really want
sure.
to follow
I
his
don't
orders and everything like that,
think
so
that's how that works.
I mean, it's possible though. I mean, if they start fighting us for no reason whatsoever, obviously they know that we have permission from a car and they don't want to take his side anymore, so they want to
You
kill.
you remember what I mentioned about security protocols where, oh, if you have a video saying this, then attack on site?
Yeah, but he
Yeah.
didn't offer us the video. We proposed that idea. We were like,
Okay.
"Let us record you." He didn't. He wasn't like, "Hey, you should record me so that I can let you in." No, we were the ones that thought of that.
Okay. So also about the shadowing you thing, I don't know if you've met Zoe and I, but we're not exactly subtle.
She's like 5 foot and a prayer.
And
She
she's
can hide
very
easily.
enthusiastic and energetic. Do you think she can hide very well? I can't. I get shot when I try to hide.
And you can't really shoot either, so
I can shoot. I've gotten better. Thank you very much.
we could probably have that discussion another day.
I'm
Um,
gonna shoot you to prove my point.
all right, so let's just take a vote then. Do we want to just infiltrate his estate, or do we want to do it the way that will probably work, which is just use his security clearance or his security keys and such?
I'd say do it the legit way.
Mr. Atonement over here.
I mean, we got this thing for a reason.
Yeah, exactly.
Zoe, how do you feel about this plan?
You don't get an opinion. You're only in the back.
Excuse you. She's the one who flew us here.
Do we need anybody
Just a
watching the
pilot.
ship?
We don't. The ship's at spaceport in the city.
Being sarcastic.
Oh. It's like, what the fuck do you mean? Someone watching the ship.
Okay. All right. So, Jacen and I will basically just walk through the front door, and and Zoe.
I was waving to Tree Frog Rider, not you.
they can stealthily infiltrate. I think that would be a good plan. But like I said,
That sounds like a terrible idea.
the very off chance. Do you want to come with us?
No, I don't want to be here.
Then why did you go get us a ship?
Because I offered to assist you.
Then how would you like to assist now?
By living. Let's go on. Let's follow your plan. It is a
one?
plan. The one that you want to do, I don't care. I'm over making decisions.
All right. We're gonna go to the front door, and
What about the gate?
well, we're gonna go to the gate and and open it.
Is that okay? Is that what happens, Eric?
Are you doing that, or are you just talking about it right now?
I'm going to. It's really hard because I know it is so stupid to do this, but I'm trying to be as so much in character as possible. Okay, I'm going to scope out the front entrance. And how far away is the gate from the actual mansion itself? Like, is he one of those stupid people that has like a mile-long driveway?
I mean, he has a lot of money, so why not?
Like, yeah, it's I don't know if it's like a mile long, but it's definitely a decent length. So, like, yeah, you'll definitely have to, you're not just gonna be like, go unlock the gate and then just like walk up to the house in like 10 seconds or whatever.
Gotcha. Okay. New plan. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. There's woods on the backside of the mansion.
What? I thought we were going legit.
Listen. There's woods on the backside of the mansion.
Uh-huh.
All right. So we can just jump over the fence, right?
No.
I mean, you could climb over it.
Jump over the 7-foot tall fence. Good idea.
Yeah. Okay. We can do that. And let's just avoid these guards and stuff that he has. What's the whole point in fighting when we have the code?
Why did you gather that information from him then?
In the unlikely in the unlikely event of us getting spotted, we could be like, hey, no, we're here because the car said
he has surveillance. It's a mansion. There is surveillance everywhere. We are caught just by being here.
Maybe we can find the security room. You were here before, weren't you?
Yes, I was a prisoner here.
Yeah. How did you escape?
With a stolen ship.
Stolen speeder.
How did you get to
that.
it?
What?
How did you get to it?
By using my lightsaber to cut down a door.
Oh, you can use the lightsaber.
I told you it's a good flashlight.
Okay, cutting down a door is not a flashlight.
I know.
Okay.
It was Joe.
All right, so.
So we are.
Now you have me second guessing myself. I really don't want to get caught either.
Well, you can't. What? You didn't think this one through, did you? Even
no,
after
it was the perfect plan until you started planting all these little seeds.
You mean the thoughts that maybe what you're doing is stupid? And you're going to get us all killed?
I mean,
'cause I'm pretty sure I said that back at the other planet.
Well, you didn't give ideas as to why that would happen or how that would happen.
Thought it was common sense.
You just
My
said
apologies.
this is a stupid idea.
Yes, I even said because it could be an ambush. And
you can say this could be an ambush.
All right. Look, here's what we're going to do.
Okay.
You and
Everybody
Jacen, you and Jacen are going to go to the front gate. You're going to attempt to get in that way, and if something happens, Zoey and I will be here, and we will back you up. If you are able to get in, then we will go from there, because I don't know how we are going to get inside. Do you have suggestions on how we will follow you? A surprise tea party.
You could jump over the fence.
I suppose we will. Wait, is it going to be like an electric fence? That seems like a terrible idea.
You won't know till you try.
Oh, good, great. That's just what I wanted. We just like throw something at it to find out.
Yeah, just throw like a piece of metal, like a coin or something at it.
I'm not giving my credits up. You throw credit.
Well, you probably have more credits than I do.
What it?
I mean, credits
Yeah,
are generally stored digitally.
So what do we have that we can throw at this gate to make sure we're not dying?
Throw your freaking flashlight.
My lightsaber?
Wait, can't you
Wait.
cut the bars on the gate with your lightsaber?
If you're wanting to throw something, don't you have a bunch of junk? You still have those, like, arrows or something, was it?
I have arrows! I still have 8 arrows!
Why do you have arrows?
Hey, look, at one point, Nye told me they might be useful, so I took them because he said I might need a sharp edge for something. I said I could just use my lightsaber, but he said that this would be better, okay? Nye made decisions for me. Albeit not great ones at times, but that's why I'm in charge now.
Okay.
Okay, so
There
you
you go.
guys go up to the gate.
I have
All
this.
I will be over here with Zoey, and once you have figured out what's going on at the front, we will go from there. We will. Can I use my lightsaber to just cut open a gate or a fence?
I mean, you can use a lightsaber to cut through almost
A black
anything,
door.
That's true.
other than the aforementioned cortosis that I mentioned earlier.
True.
But otherwise, you can cut. And of
Is
course,
that woven into the fence? Oh God!
and of course, the thicker something is, the longer it'll take to cut through it. Well,
Hey, by the way, Mira, what is a car's last name?
Trevalin, I think. Trevalin, yeah.
Trevalin?
Mm-hmm.
That might be useful. Okay, so
At least we know who we're talking about now. Hey, Car, you know the one?
you know,
That
a car.
guy.
There's literally only one car. All right, I'm sure you know who he is. All right, so plan is Jacen and I walk to the front gate.
Yes.
We go, hey, we have a message from a car, Trevalin. And then we play them the holovid.
How about you go to the front gate and attempt to unlock it via code that you have, and if it doesn't work, or if somebody is there to speak with you on that video, you can then proceed from there. Unless somebody is immediately talking to you, I don't see any reason to bring attention to the fact that we are all here.
Okay, Jacen, act natural. And then we're just gonna walk. We're just gonna walk to the front gate.
okay, you walk up to the gate.
We're still alive.
You, still,
For now.
Natural?
you suddenly light on fire. No, yeah, you're still alive.
This is
Okay.
act natural. He's leaning against the wall.
All right. The terminal there is, I guess, numerical for
Well, I mean,
like a keypad, for like an entry.
it has like a full keyboard.
Okay, so I
Yeah,
punch in
the code.
security code that a car
The gate.
verbally told us.
Yeah, the gate opens up.
Wow.
Hey, it worked.
Like I said, a good idea.
I don't know why in the heck she keep putting these wrong thoughts in my head. I knew this would work. So let's go, Jacen. Just keep walking up the front now.
Okay.
So does the gate stay open, or does it just like open, and then as soon as they walk through, it closes.
Yeah, as soon as they walk through, it does start closing.
Do you want to, Zoey, or you want to run in with them?
Yeah.
Or okay, let's go.
Okay.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Make a stamina check, both of you.
Really?
11. Okay.
Denieta runs right into. They both run straight into the door.
Okay.
And break the door so that it stays open.
So the gate, is closing, and just like as it's almost closing, Yetta runs through, and Keela right behind her, just barely making it through in time.
Woo! Nice, by the skin of our teeth. All right, we're gonna go up to follow those guys.
Covertly.
Okay. If you're following covertly, roll hide
No.
sneak.
I just want to go with them.
Okay, you just follow. Okay.
I'm not good at sneaking.
Okay. Go up
All right.
to the mansion. To the,
Okay.
fr-
There
to, to the front
Lock on
door.
the front door? Or
I assume you're going up to the front door.
yes.
Okay.
Is there a keypad?
There's no keypad, no.
Oh.
They're just like, a button, to open, close.
Oh, I pressed the button to open.
Door slides open.
All right.
It's so
Casually
easy.
stroll into this.
So easy, yeah. I just walk in.
Okay. Everyone walks in with him.
Unfortunately, yes.
So
This is not going to
bad.
go well. Last time I was here, it was not a good idea or not a good time. So
Hey, I'm going to put on my expert eagle eyes and look around.
Okay, roll me a perception. 13.
oh, are we all doing it or what?
I mean, if you want to.
What are we doing?
I'm just
Perception.
rolling perception to look around to see if I notice anything out of order.
13, 10, 11, and 14. Yes, those perception checks, you all easily notice the 4 security guards with blasters pointed at you.
Cool. Hey.
And are any of them of the Wookiee race?
Oh God.
None of them are Wookiees, no.
Are they just
More
the
Wookiees.
same get up that they had when on the shootout at the cliff?
Yeah, the same type of.
The same set, like the same uniform and all that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
I'm going to.
Three of them are human, and one is a Zabrak.
Okay. I'm just gonna put my hands up. Like whoa. A car has given permission for us to enter here with an agreement that we would not be harmed.
Where is a car now?
He's still off world.
He is safe.
Where?
Off world.
On what world?
Not this one.
Far away.
In a galaxy far, far away.
You realize we're the ones with the blasters pointed at you.
And if you will allow me to get a hollow vid that he recorded.
Reach
I'll
for it
use my left hand.
very slowly.
Yeah, he's right hand dominant. So he will use his left hand to pull out the vid, the hollow vid, and press the play button and kind of just point it at the person speaking.
Yeah. Holvid goes. Carr saying that. I'm trying to remember exactly what he said. He said that the two of you had like permission to be here and get money and. Did he specify lightsaber schematics or just get money and stuff, or what was it? Do you remember exactly?
I don't remember the exact wordage.
Because that was like the general gist of it or whatever. But
yeah.
Yeah. Security guards watch it and do not lower their blasters.
And I'm just like
where is he being held?
Currently he is being held by people that he was trying to kill.
That's great. Let's just, yeah, good idea.
However, he sent us here on this mission so that we can acquire a few things and in turn set him free. However, this is very covert operation, so we have to be in and out as quick as possible so that we can go back to him.
Are you actually planning on setting him free?
We wouldn't be here if that wasn't.
That was
yes,
the
we
agreement.
Are planning. That was definitely the agreement that we had with him, which is the only reason why he gave us his security codes to. I mean, we got through the front door, didn't we?
Okay, I'm going to need you to roll a con for that.
We fucked.
Everybody get ready to run.
Well, that's a...
Could be worse.
Barely.
Guards aren't technically very smart, right?
Where are you planning on setting him free from?
Where he's being held.
Which is?
Wait. Shh. Well, I don't really say that, but like, Kiptan Prime. He's being held at a base there that I cannot disclose.
He was being held there. Where is he being held now?
There is a deeper base there. I'm sure you guys have not found it yet, have you? The trick was to get everybody off base to make it look like it was evacuated. Obviously, you guys fell for that.
Roll con again.
Talking us into a grave right now. God. Hey, that's better.
No, jeez. I feel like the rules are getting harder.
The human,
Look,
one of the human guards, who's the one who's been like asking all the questions, whispers something to the Zabrak guard, who walks off somewhere. You four come with us. They're keeping their blasters pointed at you. Do you follow like their direction? They're like, gesturing for you to walk down a hallway.
There's only 3 of them now?
There's only 3 of them now.
I say we fight. I'm just standing there behind Jacen and Khaljov. How do I convey this message without being like, let's just shoot him? I will lean up and think this is a good idea.
We're just all looking like.
In a theoretical sense, they wouldn't have sent one of the guards off if they suspected anything of us.
Or maybe they're preparing something for when we get there.
Ooh, like, or maybe they're calling more guards.
So what are y'all doing?
I'm shooting him in the head.
Okay, let's enter combat then.
Great! Thanks, Jose! So excited.
I'm gonna
Three
duck
of them
behind
and
that
4 of
Mira.
us.
Oh yeah, last time you were in combat, you had Han and Chewie with you.
Yeah.
Or no, actually no. Technically, you had the other combat, but the other combat went really quickly, so I didn't even have to.
Oh, the other 2?
Yeah,
the
write
ones
it
that were
down.
coming out of the hotel.
Yeah. So, just writing down all the characters involved here.
Just to clarify, am I still safe?
Well, I initiated the fight. If they start shooting at you, you're basically defending yourself.
Yeah, like fighting them isn't going to ruin your atonement. Like, if after one of them gets knocked out, you go
and you jump on them with a sword and try to slit their throat. I mean, that?
that'll ruin your atonement and get you another dark side point.
I mean, at least I'll
shoot.
afford 4D.
Maybe 2 is better than 1. You get it?
Oh no, no, no.
So, Recon, you're shooting the lead one, I'm assuming?
Yep, the one that's opening his mouth.
Shooting guard 1. And because you're all also having to draw your blasters, that means...
-1 on the first.
Yeah. So what is everyone else doing?
I'm shooting my lucky number 3.
Okay.
How close are we to them?
You'd be like 5 meters from them.
Okay, so I could definitely use my lightsaber.
Yep.
I'm using my lightsaber.
Maybe if you pull out your lightsaber, they're like, "Oh shoot, she means business. Let's run."
Okay, so you're attacking one of them with your lightsaber. Which one?
The one that's closest to me is. Are they all just like in a line? Cause
Yeah, they're all kind of like in a line next to each other. So.
All right, then I will. Whatever one is on the right side.
Yeah. I'll be hitting the middle one. Should be hitting
1,
the one on
2,
the right
3.
side.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's how that works. I don't know.
We'll say that's guard number 2.
Okay.
So lightsabering guard 2.
And I like yell out like, "We took out like 20 of you on a hill before."
No,
Okay.
it's not. They're already going to shoot us. Jeez.
Kilo, what are you doing?
I guess I'll shoot the guard number 2.
Okay. Shoot.
I really
guard
don't want to, but I'm gonna
2.
shoot him.
As for what they're doing, they're gonna be shooting at the people shooting at them. In the case of guard number 2, since 2 people are attacking, he's gonna be shooting at Denieta, since she's coming at him with a lightsaber, so that's a bit more
That's fair.
pressing than yeah. Let's see, so that one's shooting Recon, that one's shooting Den, and that one's shooting Yoweee. Okay.
Can we buy armor?
Yeah, you can buy armor.
We've done
Good to
this.
know.
Why haven't we done this? All these fights that we're in, we've never thought to buy armor.
I mean, because armor does also negatively affect your dexterity. Because basically, armor can raise your strength for the purpose of damage code, for damage purposes only. It doesn't raise strength as far as your skills, but it also lowers all dexterity for any skill rolls with dexterity by the same amount. Yeah, so shooting, anything. So if you have armor that improves your strength by 1d, it lowers your all your dexterity rolls by 1d.
Gotcha.
So you can still get armor, just that's the way it works. Okay, so everybody roll your blaster or your lightsaber. Okay.
I didn't. Why is this?
It's
Why?
like minus 1d, right?
Yes, minus
Oh.
1d because you're also having to draw your
Me then. I'm even
blaster.
worse. Nice.
Okay.
Tight.
Oh
Oof.
my goodness. She's not good at shooting.
Nah.
Barrel roll at him or something. Oh wait, what was my?
Jose. We're all really garbage.
Yeah, but they're like all short range, right? I think.
Pick up the 50 dice.
So let's see, what did everyone get? 15, 16 for the lightsaber, 4 and 16. So first of all, we have Denieta failing to hit with her lightsaber as Recon hits with what kind of blasters? Recon hits, but what kind of blaster do you have, Kilo? Just a blaster pistol?
Blaster pistol, I think.
Okay. Because then it is. I mean, as long as nobody has a holdout blaster, it's short range for everyone. So yeah, so Recon, you hit first, so roll for damage.
What was it again?
What kind of blaster is it?
If it's a rifle,
Would
it's
I be using my
5d6.
rifle or my heavy blaster?
I don't know. What are you using?
I've just been using the rifle itself.
Okay.
But I don't know if
5d6.
That's 5d for the rifle.
I think every fight that we've been doing, I've just been using the rifle.
Same. Should have done that. Fucking lightsaber, man.
Oh,
Shit! Wow.
Damn.
Okay. So that one is mortally wounded.
I'd say so.
It better be.
Okay.
I get
No,
those
we're-
kind of rolls when I roll for pilot too.
No, you don't.
Then next, Yoweee, you rolled a 15. So roll for damage because you do hit your guard.
What do I roll again?
What kind of blaster do you have?
Pistol.
Blaster pistol is 4D.
Oof.
You momentarily stun him.
I'll take it.
And then guard number 2 shoots Denieta. So
Cool.
Denieta roll for strength.
Oh god, my strength is not good. Wait,
Don't you have
can
like
I
those
use some
cool
kind of
Jedi
Jedi
things?
thing?
Don't
No,
you have,
I
like,
don't really have
that
anything.
dodge ability?
No. Contort escape. Fucking run.
Jacen, sacrifice yourself for her.
You live in a back to tank anyway, so.
I know, it's nothing new to you.
Okay, Denieta, you've been incapacitated.
I have a remain conscious thing.
Okay.
Convenient.
Let's see how.
So that says on the round after the character is incapacitated, they may use the power to attempt to remain conscious. If they fail, they fall unconscious, as incapacitated and mortally wounded characters normally do. Conscious incapacitated character may take one action, and then lapses into unconscious.
Okay.
She gives Khaljov the finger.
And then
One
we will
action.
do that then on the next round, which I guess we're going to now, because
Jumping right into.
Zoey misses her shot with
Shockingly.
that 4.
You missed? Wow.
So yeah.
Ooh. I can also control pain.
So next round then, so Denieta is trying to remain conscious.
I'm shooting the one that shot her.
Okay.
Same.
Wait, aren't you shooting 3, Joey, or did you?
He's stunned for now.
Oh,
No,
the
no,
one that-
momentarily stunned, and for that round, like he'll be shooting you
Oh.
He's going to
again.
be able to do
So. Okay, get it right then. I'll just shoot him again.
Guard 2, the one that shot Den, is now going to be shooting recon.
Got all those 6s now and get all 1s. Watch.
Zoe's not even a threat. They're not even looking at her.
I know.
What is Zoey doing? Shooting the same one again?
She's she's muted. Hold on.
Okay. I'll shoot whatever one's not being shot, I guess. I don't know.
Well, no.
They're both being
Bo-
shot.
Yeah. Both of them are being shot at.
Then I will shoot at the same one.
Okay, then, everyone that's shooting roll blaster. Denieta, you roll your, control.
Ooh, you don't have to minus the 1d anymore, huh?
Yeah, because that was just for drawing in the first round, so it's your full blaster.
Nice roll. Kilo got the best roll, like, comparatively. With
I mean,
the
you got
dice, guys.
you gotta approve though. Like it goes up by 1 every roll.
This was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. I should not have done that. Well, I'm unconscious. Great. Cool. It was great knowing you guys.
It's great.
So I'm taking a lightsaber.
You are fucking hot.
So yeah, so
Holy
you
shit.
do fail to remain conscious. So let me roll here for them shooting. Do math. Okay. So then, who got the highest there? Recon with 16. So roll for damage. Okay, Recon, you mortally wounded this one as well.
Wow.
Do I stun the guy again?
Oh, you already rolled.
Oh, oops.
Yeah, he did 14.
So we weren't quite at your shot yet.
Oops.
So guard 2 is mortally wounded. Because then was Kilo shot and hit guard 2, who's now already mortally wounded.
He's now dead.
Oh no.
So roll for damage. If it's a blaster pistol, it's 4d.
Oh dear. Oh shit, he's so dead.
I mean, yeah, he's already been mortally wounded, so yeah, he's dead.
Well, welcome to the mission, Zoey.
Welcome to the murder club. You'll be getting your what is it?
Dark side point momentarily.
So now, Yoweee, you can roll for damage.
Woo!
Oh my god. It backfires and hits you instead.
So yeah, so he has again been momentarily stunned.
Oh thank God.
Okay.
Better than what it could have been.
At least it doesn't attack me then.
Yep. So Denieta's fully unconscious.
Like
I try to shake her awake.
She's incapacitated.
but she's not like mortally wounded.
She's not mortally
No.
wounded, no.
I'm just sitting there,
So
laying on
what
the
is the
floor.
explain to me like what would be? I mean, obviously, mortally wounded. Eventually, you have to make rules to stay yourself, keep alive.
Hmm.
When you're just unconscious, is that like did they hit you with like a stun that you're now just knocked out? Like, is she hurt?
Like,
how does that work?
took enough damage that like the pain caused her like lose consciousness, but like she's
Pass out.
yeah
Okay.
pass out, but like she's not like dying or anything.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to shoot that guy, obviously.
Okay. I assume just everyone that's conscious is shooting the remaining guard, who is shooting at
Probably.
Recon because
He's the threat.
yeah. Okay, so everyone roll your blaster.
Holy shit.
Ooh.
Oh.
Can you have that be your damage?
Okay.
Just try to murder the last one.
Well, you all hit, starting with Recon. Roll your damage. Okay. So you've wounded him. Then who got next? Yoweee, roll damage. 11. You haven't done any further damage beyond him being wounded. And what?
But geez, this guy is pretty stout.
Well, I mean, that means it's basically like a glancing, like you hit him, but it's kind of like a glancing blow, so it doesn't like further damage him.
Yeah.
Beyond like, yeah. And then Kilo, roll your damage. 13. So he's been incapacitated now by that last shot.
Up, guys.
Okay. And then I'm going to shoot him again.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm that guy.
Okay. Are you just like going over him and just like shooting right at him? It's like
Yep.
point blank range.
Oh my god.
Okay. I would say roll,
can
but can you even miss at point blank range? The difficulty's 5, so yeah.
Oh,
Even if I got a 1 on every single one of the dice, I would still get like a 6.
Yeah. So roll for damage.
God.
Actually, the lowest one I've had.
Gotta admit, that was a pretty good timing. Like, the dice having that. Your
Yep. So he is mortally wounded.
Oh my
Okay.
word.
I'm good.
Okay.
try to incapacitate
Alright.
Denieta.
Do we
Make her wake up.
get the hell out of here?
So alarms are now going off.
And I'm just laying there.
What are you doing?
Mira, wake up.
That's not how it works.
Are,
I'll just be like, the thing across the way, like, wake up!
does one of you want to try using a med pack on her?
Oh,
Yeah.
God. God. Do any of you actually have good medicine?
I have horrible medicine.
I have 3 in those ones.
Mine isn't good. 2D plus 1.
I think it's gonna be our kilo friend.
And do any of you have med packs on you, or are you just?
I do.
You do? Okay.
I was gonna say I have some.
Well, I was gonna ask, like, or are you just taking some off of Denieta?
I have 1.
Okay.
Oh, good.
So
I might
am
still
I
take one
rolling?
off.
Yeah.
I might still take one off
If
Denieta.
if you're trying to heal her, yeah, you roll medicine and use up a med pack.
Do I have the best medicine?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I only have 3D1, so
We're fighters. It's like you're every man for himself.
that's
12?
actually didn't roll for what it is, but yeah, no.
No. Doesn't work. She's still incapacitated.
And I do lose the med pack, right?
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Great.
Oh, Jacen, you've been here before, right?
Wait, where?
You've been here
At
before, right?
the
Yeah,
House
yes.
Mansion.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because that was the first mission you joined in on.
My first blood.
Remember jumping on the Wookiee and trying to slit his throat with the sword? That was upstairs, man.
I wonder how many guards he actually has here.
And remember, Denieta, you can. Sure.
The only thing. Yeah, I was looking at them, but like, I'd have to do remain conscious. I'd have to successfully get that one.
Yeah, because I was gonna say you can do a
before I could do control pain.
you can do a strength roll, but yeah, if you can't, if you're incapacitated, yeah, you can't use like accelerate healing to make that easier.
Right. Yeah.
If you're wounded, you could, but incapacitated.
So we can probably just pick her up and get GTO out of here.
Okay. If you want to pick her up, make a lifting roll.
I feel like I'm just gonna get dropped on my head and end up dead.
We'll probably end up leaving you here.
I just love being held captive in Ikar's mansion.
It'll be normal for you now.
I'm gonna try to help Recon with the lifting.
Okay. 12 and
Let's
a...
Better lifting than both of you.
We can always use a third.
She's tiny and she's gonna try and lift me.
I'm tiny, but I'm strong.
Well, you should roll if you're gonna help them, but if not, that's fine.
Okay,
I
mean,
love
I'll
being
help.
unconscious on the floor.
I'm just like, Jesus. How much does she weigh?
I'm strong.
Hey, whoa! My character weighs 140 pounds.
Okay, between the three of you...
You budge her.
Yeah, you managed to pick her up and start carrying her outside. I assume you're going back outside.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, going deeper into the mansion probably won't be
Yeah,
the
that
best
seems like
idea.
a terrible idea.
Is there like a
I'm glad I
dumpster
thought
we can hide her in?
Yeah, can we just like chuck her in a container somewhere?
There's a pack to take on the ship, you asshole!
So are you heading back towards the gate, or are you going to try going towards the garage?
The garage worked last time. Because think about it, if we try to get out of here, we still got to go through. Well, we can go through the shady part of town with an unconscious person, and that would probably look great. Don't worry, guys. She's drunk. It's fine.
So
yeah. We're getting out of here.
Just to the gate.
Yep.
Okay. You come to the gate, which is closed.
Can we knock on it?
You knock on the gate.
Can I? And the keypad is not working, I imagine.
You go to the keypad. It's working fine.
I put in the car's code in again.
The gate does not open.
I probably transpose the digits, so I go ahead and press the key again.
Does not open.
Can I?
Well, I can security hack try it.
Yeah, you do that.
Okay.
Let's go.
About to start shooting it.
Wow! Fuck! Wow! Okay, so just so you guys are aware of this, he rolled a 3 six-sided dice, and rolled a 1, a 1, and a 2.
In all fairness, the alarm is already going off. What's the worst that can happen?
The computer pad administers a slight electric shock. It doesn't damage you, but
It
It
does
was
shock
incorrect.
you.
it does shock you. Yes.
Can I like?
I have a suggestion, but I'm totally unconscious, so this is shitty. Joey,
Um,
are you good?
Would I be able to reprogram it so that it takes the security?
you can certainly try.
God bless.
Now I feel energized.
Shall we?
How that light shock made me feel.
God, this is why.
It also administers a slight electric shock to you.
Ah,
Zoey, are you good at any of this?
No, not particularly.
can't we just blast the thing?
You want to just blast the keypad?
Well, they blast the fence open.
Blast the fence open?
Just
I mean, what is the fence made of?
Well,
Or the gate rather.
yeah, because other than the gate, like it's not just like a fence; it's a wall or whatever. Like the gate itself, it's
Like how does it open? So if it breaks in half, right, to fold inwards.
yeah, like it opens like that.
Okay. So the mechanism is in the center portion of the fence. That holds
The
that locks
lock?
it, right? Is in the center portion of the fence.
well, it could also be at the pivot points.
I was reading some very good advice. I could use our lightsaber, right?
The second time to
I've totally
escape out of
never
the Car's mansion is with the lightsaber.
It's useful for something, you know.
yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't really be any good with it.
Okay, you could definitely try to take her lightsaber and try to cut your way through the gate. I assume that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Better give it back, I swear to God.
Wait. So I just rolled my melee, I assume.
Now, for just cutting through this, like it's just. I'm not gonna.
Make sure you turn it on the right way. You don't have it pointing at you. When you turn
You
it
don't
on.
have to roll for this. I'm just doing some stuff to determine how long it's gonna take you. Okay.
Oh.
You do cut through it. It takes you about a minute to cut through, and then the way is open. I need everyone that's conscious to make a perception check.
I'll just be over here, you know, not doing anything.
Okay, 15, 14, 13.
That was really weird. I think Roll20's rigged.
Second time or something that we like literally line up.
It's like we realize after a while that the gate actually goes out, not in. So we've been trying to open it the wrong way.
Well, he's just cutting a hole in the gate. To go
Right,
through.
I'll just be
Yeah.
silly.
So, Yoweee and Recon, you both notice. Remember those two from the bar that were like talking in hushed tones? You notice them across the street in an alley watching you.
Oh God.
We wave.
What? Oh Jesus.
They both take out their blasters and point them at you.
Wow.
Both of them.
Where are they?
It's, 30 meters.
What was that?
I mean, we still got Denieta in our hands, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah, you're all still carrying Denieta. Yes.
We throw her to the floor.
Yeah. Both of them are specifically aiming at recon.
What did I do?
I wonder. I wonder. Oh.
No, we are running.
You're running?
If they're 30 meters away and they have, what did they pull out?
Heavy blaster pistols.
Yeah, we're just running. They're 30 meters away. Their
Okay.
accuracy is gonna be.
Then I need you to all roll me stamina checks.
Stamina?
Stamina.
Well, they shoot at you.
Oh God.
Oh, jeez. Can I re-roll? I think the table was shifted.
What are we doing?
Stamina.
11 and 8.
Oh my.
There we go. And 10.
Wow.
Okay. As you start running, one of them gets a shot off at recon, which sails right past you, barely missing. And then you're already starting to run, and you're a decent distance away as the other one shoots and also misses.
All right.
By a more significant amount. So, they do, however, now start chasing after you.
Is that what
Is
they
that
sound
our
like?
guard dog?
There are dogs to attack as well.
Just an alley dog.
So, since you're running, and because you're also carrying Denieta still,
Oh God.
what I'm going to need you to do, I won't make y'all roll lifting again, but I'll just say, I should probably have done this previous round, but we'll go with it. So roll stamina again, but minus 1d because you're carrying Denieta.
Well. Oh shit.
Oh, jeez.
I'm dead.
Oh no.
4, 6, and 9.
Well, it was nice knowing you guys.
I'm gonna get shot in the foot.
And
Take a
before they
blaster
just
to the
drop
knee.
me and take off.
I'm contemplating it actually.
Yeah, I still have our lightsaber, so I could reflect shots.
We're already up one lightsaber on this mission. I mean,
No, you're not. You're not.
Let's be honest.
It's just traded hands.
No, I'm talking to Jacen.
Oh God.
Okay.
No.
Blaster bolts to them sail past recon as they are continuing to chase after. They are pretty much keeping pace, but they're not gaining ground on you. You're not gaining ground on them.
Can I yell at them? Why are you shooting me? And just keep on running. Well, I mean, say it as I run.
Yeah. One of them yells, "For the bounty!"
I knew it.
You're an asshole.
Fucking knew it, man. Rip dice.
We're gonna keep running. Like,
Okay. Roll
keep running.
stamina again. I think I dropped 2, but I don't know where the other one went.
It's okay. You don't need that many dice.
Yeah, I can't force throw the lightsaber right to cut their feet off,
Oh.
right?
Yeah, I definitely dropped 2 because I had 4 here before.
Nope. It was only 3.
Because I had 2 blues and 2 reds, and one of the reds is missing. Well, no, I see it. So it's out of reach right now, but I'll grab it after stream. So 12.
We're still minusing 1, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, there's only 2 of them. What was that third roll for?
For fun.
Rigged. Rigged, I tell you.
And they are still shooting.
Puppy!
What? Oh my goodness, it's a dog.
Were the other 2 of you making rolls again for running?
No, am I the only one carrying her?
Stamina still?
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
still stamina.
Stamina
Still the
with
penalty?
1d minus.
Because you're trying to get away from them, in theory.
We're still doing the penalty, right? Of like minus
Yes,
1?
Yeah.
-1.
Okay, sorry, what? Stamina minus
Stamina
1?
-1. Yep.
That's better.
Yeah.
Still not good, but better.
Ooh.
Okay,
Damn.
Jacen's dragging you down a bit, but you're actually starting to gain ground on them. Are you wanting to just continue running in a straight line, or are you wanting to like try to lose them?
Let's try to lose them.
Okay,
Running in a straight line, we're eventually going to get exhausted.
I want everyone to make a hide sneak roll. Again, -1, because you're carrying Denieta. $10, 11, come on, 12.
Again.
I heard him.
What?
Roll 20, I rest my case.
Oh wait, hers was 12.
Oh, it was 12.
Yeah.
So it is
Sorry.
12.
Yeah. Okay. Doo-doo-doo. Okay. You're pretty sure, like, you duck into an alley, come on the other side, like, you know, duck into another alley, and you're pretty sure you've lost them.
Awesome. All right, let's try this again, you guys. Now, what we need to do is go in the back way. And no, I think we should just try to get to the.
Okay.
We gotta throw this this paperweight into the rocket tank.
Okay.
I just look confused.
So you make your way back to the ship.
Oh, jeez. Quit rolling.
See, this is why I hate it when he starts that shit. Bad things will happen.
No, you get back to the ship uneventfully, and put her in the back to tank. It's going to be 11
2 months. 2 months.
11 days for her to heal.
Rip. Never gonna go on a mission again.
I mean, it's better than Yowee's time in the back to tank, because he was mortally
Like, he was there weak.
Yeah, because from when you're mortally wounded, it's 2d weeks. Incapacitated is 2d days.
Oh.
Wounded is 2d hours.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So are you wanting to just wait on the planet for those 11 days, or are you going to be taking off?
What, we're not going back?
Oh God.
Maybe after she wakes up.
God.
We'll see what she thinks.
I mean,
Oh, she thinks it was a stupid idea to go in the first place.
Well, if you would have used your rifle instead of your freaking lightsaber, maybe you would not have gotten hit. Well, let me use my lightsaber that I can now use that I'm not going to hit with.
That didn't determine whether or not I got hit.
I think this is
Actually
also
got it.
a good point to end. We've been going for 3 hours, 40 minutes.
Yes.
Denieta, I know you can't return next week because of the Chicago meetup. What with the other 3 of you? Are you able? Next week is also going to be same time as today.
Okay.
Does that work?
I'll take a rain check.
You'll take a rain check? Okay.
I can probably make it.
I'll be here.
Okay. In that case,
I'm almost certain it should not be a problem. But just to be safe.
oh, like when you say
Zoey-
taking a rain
Zoey
check,
killed
you mean
somebody.
you mean you'll like get back to me later? Is what you mean, or?
Yeah. For now, I think you can just say yes.
Oh,
If I
okay.
really can, I'll let you know. I'm almost certain I should be fine.
I thought by taking a rain check you meant like you wouldn't be there.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought.
Yeah.
Ouch.
No, Jacen has to be
Yeah,
there.
I
I
don't
mean, how
But
else
yeah.
am I going to get into trouble?
Well, that being the case, since the only person not able to make it next week is the one who is in the back to tank, we can kind of pick up right from this moment. If we have any other players joining, we'll figure that out then, or we'll all figure it out during the week. But yeah,
I need to pencil in those people. Like, I'm going to
I'm just
remember their faces, right?
The ones that were shooting at
The
you
ones
as you
that-
ran
yeah,
away?
the that were shooting at us. I'm going to remember their face, right? 'Cause at some point in time, I'm going to go back and shoot them in the face.
Jesus Christ.
I just
okay.
wanna make sure I pencil that
Okay.
in.
I will do one last action.
Is it gonna be shoot, Jose?
No. I'm gonna hook the lightsaber back on your belt.
Oh,
Okay.
look at you.
Good job. You have successfully done 2 sessions of atonement. 3 to go
Proud of you.
for you to lose your dark side point.
Tough, isn't it?
I'm gonna be standing nearby and just go, that was really good of you.
Oh my
Yeah.
Good job.
gosh.
Good job, you.
So,
Good job.
Then
Really
I pat you on the head for the compliment.
So, yeah, thanks all of you for playing, and everyone who's been watching, thank you for hanging out, watching, chatting, all that jazz. I'm sorry that, like, I'm not really good at responding to chat when running the RPG, because, I'm running the RPG.
You are. Yes, that's okay.
But yeah, so tomorrow I'll be back with tomorrow for Sub Request Sunday. I'm going to be doing a Mario Paint stream, mostly playing the Fly Swatter minigame in Mario Paint. It's for Sub Request Sunday, as requested by the Astropath. Basically, we'll be trying to 100% that minigame, which basically means I don't know who is familiar with the Fly Swatter minigame in Mario Paint. But basically, there's 3 stages, but after you beat the stage, there's like a little icon in the corner, and then like every time you beat it, there's another icon up until I think 15 icons, and then after that you beat it again, icons all disappear. And with each icon, I think the game gets more and more difficult. So we're gonna be trying that tomorrow. That's at 1 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Then on Tuesday at 12 p.m. noon Central Daylight Time, I'll be doing a Blaster Master stream. Then next Saturday is the Star Wars again at 4 p.m. like today. Unfortunately, just the 3 streams. I initially thought I was going to be doing a stream on Monday as well, but then I got asked to work a shift on Monday that I wasn't originally scheduled for. And, I said yes. Well, first they asked if I could work a shift next Saturday. Because basically, somebody had something come up, so they had to, like, cancel all their shifts for next week. So I asked if I could take the Saturday shift, and I'm like, no. So then it's like, how about the Monday shift? And I'm like, if I hadn't just said no to the Saturday shift, I probably would have said no to the Monday shift. But I'm like, I shouldn't say no to 2 things right away. So unfortunately, no Monday stream. But yeah. And if any of y'all want to shout out any of your own stuff while I'm going and finding us a place to go and raid, you can do so. Also going to actually do my sign-off things, linking to all my social medias in chat.
Yeah, we are still nice and hardly working on the Wookiee porn up and Twitter.
Jesus Christ.
Have that Ewoks Gone Wild Season 2 coming out.
I will be streaming
Yes.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Actually, I won't be on Friday. I'm leaving to Chicago on Friday. So Monday and Wednesday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, I'll be playing Stardew Valley, raising money for St. Jude.
Okay.
That's all.
Recon, do you have any upcoming trips to the zoo you want to shout out?
Nope. I am going to a casino tomorrow for the buffet there. It's gonna be like king crab, lobster,
We have those here. It's all you can eat.
filet
Fucking
mignon.
crab. Oh my god, yes.
Yeah. So I'm doing that tomorrow night or tomorrow afternoon, really. But aside from that, I think my week schedule is pretty clear. Just work.
Okay.
Casino. This is why how he explains how he gets in depth with credits in the stars are.
Okay.
Might be a problem.
The Nova Corporation owns the casino.
They do. Like if I come back and I'm like owing like 26,000 in credits, and that I didn't do such a great time yesterday.
Okay. And Yoweee, you want to shout out anything of yourself? Or no, you always shout out the Wookiee porn. That's right. Never mind. Moving on.
Yeah, we're producing it.
and
It's done wild soon.
and-
Like, you know, we're streaming it.
Streaming.
Is it?
And our newcomer.
Yeah.
Does she have anything that she would like?
If anyone wants to follow me on Twitter at dedicated toolbox without the final O. That's it.
I can do that.
Final O.
Without the last O. So it's dedicated tool BX. Because
Oh,
toolbox
gotcha.
does not fit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we're.
You can also check Eric's last tweet for that one.
Yeah.
Oh
that's
yeah. Because I included the Because Recon, you're not on Twitter, are you? If you are, I don't follow you.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't really
Make
do
a Twitter. No.
social media that much.
Yeah, no worries. I think we're gonna go raid Sir Claire.
I love Claire.
He's trying Super Mario 64 speedruns, the 16-star run. So, if anybody wants to go and join me in the raid message is in chat. You can copy and paste. And yeah, we're going to head over there. I need to refresh so that it actually shows up. I guess my computer is just doing too much stuff. Sometime later this year, I should be getting myself a new computer, a PC, and
New computer PC?
I said a new computer, and then I specified a PC because like my current computer is a Mac.
Ah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
He has a Mac. He's gonna get a
PC.
actual PC.
Oh, thank goodness.
I know, right? It's about time, man.
I didn't realize you were playing on a Mac. Like everything.
Yeah. So.
Wait, does Kilo play on a Mac too?
No.
Good.
Yeah. My Mac will still be my primary computer for non-streaming stuff, but yeah.
It's a nice thing that you can carry it around, so to speak.
Well, I mean, yeah. So let's go. We're gonna go raid Sir Claire. So thanks everyone for coming out, and see y'all later. I'm also gonna be for players. I'm gonna be dropping out of the chat right away, so I'm not. Yeah.
Thank you for the time, Eric. We appreciate
Thank
it.
you, Eric.
Yeah.